Hey, good. Canada, welcome in. Ghost Tech. Sean, how's everybody doing? Bartish. Richard. I can tell the notification went out today. Because I'm early and everybody's popping in. Did my stream break yesterday? I don't know. I don't have the best of internet, Ged, so it's always kind of choppy. Today both of my nephews are gone and my parents are gone, so I'm the only one in the house. So hopefully it's a sunny day, so it should be, I think, a pretty good connection. Hopefully. Yeah, Ghost, I happen to see you were live. I've been subscribed for a while, but I don't ever see that you're live. I have well, I always have to preface this because then people are like, what, you have notifications turned off? I have all of my notifications turned off for everything. I don't get notifications for anything. I'm like, I'll check my apps when I want to check my apps. I don't want them to basically have control over me. You know, like, oh, hey, I got a notification for this or that, you know, and then you check it. It's like, no, I'll check it when I want to check it. So, yeah, I have my notifications turned off for every app. So yeah, there's a good amount of times where you guys are probably live and I don't notice it because I'm just doing something else. But yeah, I like to have control of my own. Probably sounds really weird, but yep, I turn off all notifications for everything. So, but yeah, I didn't notice you were streaming, and then happened to see you were online. I was like, oh, cool, I'll go stop in there. But I don't think I've ever watched anybody play that game, Hunter Call of the Wild. I think I've seen stuff about it before because I have it. Like, I've seen, you know, previews or whatever for it, but never actually played it myself. RXY, welcome in. Sean says, what are you doing this Labor Day weekend? I have, well, both of my nieces, well, they're not twins. I had to explain this last time. My brother has a daughter born on the 3rd of September, and my sister has a daughter born on the 3rd of September. And so they both have birthday parties this weekend. But I have to, after that, I'm going to be recording all of the Season 16 stuff. I've only recorded one video for SnowRunner Season 16, but I have to do the other 2 trucks and then all the upgrade locations between the whole region, and then each truck individually. So I have like 8 videos to record and edit over the weekend because I've been pushing it off, and I keep telling myself I'm going to do it, and then I just don't do it. So that's what I'll be doing. All the Season 16 videos, when Season 16 comes out next week, I'll be dropping all of those. Yeah, I don't blame you, especially if you're subscribed to a bunch of people. You get notifications constantly, kind of annoying. Yeah, I try to subscribe to a lot of people, like smaller creators, you know, just to try and help them out. But yeah, I don't know. If I'm at my computer, I'll open up like 4 or 5 tabs if there's a bunch of people live. But you know, I can only listen to one at a time. You know, like I might be able to chat with the other ones, but I can only like actually listen to the person streaming, like one person. So I might be in 4 or 5 chats, but yeah, I only listen to one at a time. And obviously, you know, well, I guess I haven't really checked if you've made a lot of videos, but if you're making videos, at least for me, I have to mute the person that I'm listening to as well, so I can hear myself when I edit. So I might be in 4 or 5, but then I'm only in the chat. I'm not actually like listening to anybody because I'm listening to myself. So yeah. Hello Ghost and JJ from RXY. Canada's doing good. I think I got everybody else. We had to put my dog down today, and it was my dad's birthday also. That's a bummer. Oh, I'm driving off track here. Also, I'm out of fuel. Let me find my fuel truck here. That one's way up there. Transtar's not too far off. Oh wait, where's the... There was another truck somewhere, wasn't it? The Paystar 5070. Where did that go? Oh, there it is. Okay. That's a bummer, RXY. I know most of the dogs I've ever had have been hit by cars and killed because we live on a busy road. But one of our dogs, well, actually a couple of them, but I remember one of them when he got really old, he just basically he didn't completely stop eating, but like he got really, really skinny and just, yeah, he kind of just gave up. So we brought him in, had him put down. I know I've told this before, but so my brother, he bought a dog for my nephew when my nephew was born. My nephew turned 15 about 2 weeks ago. And so they lived with my parents at the time, and so did I when they bought this dog. And so it was kind of like a family dog, but it was actually my nephew's. And eventually they moved out and got their own house, but the dog, they moved into the city. We live out in the country. And so this dog was used to just running around doing whatever it wanted. And so when they brought it to their house in the city, he kept jumping the fence and digging under it and running away, just like hunting and stuff, just doing what he was used to out in the country. Let's see, I gotta move from this one. And so they ended up bringing the dog back here because he would always run away and never would stay with them, basically. So he was still his dog, but he basically lived with us, or he did live with us. I mean, he was gone for like a year or two, but he spent like eight of his years here or something like that. Actually, I'm gonna go back the other way. But it's kind of a sad story because they would take him into the vet and stuff because he's their dog. They would come over and see him all the time and stuff, but he started like coughing a bunch, and I guess I didn't really think about it, but my dad noticed it. And so they came over and brought him in, and I thought he was fine, but they, like I said, they took care of him, so they would take him to the vet all the time. And so I was kind of used to them just picking him up and taking him, and gone for the weekend or whatever. But the one time they came and took him, brought him into the vet, and they said he was really sick, and they just put him down, and so I never got to see him again. So I never even really got to say goodbye, which kind of sucks. The worst part is he was probably the best dog we ever had. Like this dog he was so well trained, and like he kind of knew the nightly routine because I worked nights. I would come home and I'd eat, and whenever I'd pick up my keys off the counter, he would know it's time to go and lay down in his kennel. Like not actually like a kennel, but like we had like a little area where we would lock him in the laundry room, just a little gate so he wouldn't run all over the house at night. And so as soon as I would pick up my keys, he would hear that noise and he would just walk back to there and lay down. Like he just knew. You didn't have to tell him or anything. He would just, as soon as he heard the noise, it was really cool. Really well trained, everything like that. Alright, I've been belaboring the point, but let's see. Nothing against anybody, but when I'm recording, I usually don't have anybody playing in the background, so I can concentrate on what I'm doing, what I'm recording. Yeah, I hear you there. I've actually done it where I've had somebody going in the background, like on my phone. I was watching it on my phone, and I had the stream up on the computer, but I had it muted, and I forgot to mute my phone, and so I recorded a whole video with somebody in the background. I'm like, God dang it. And so then I had to redo the whole entire thing. And I hate when I do that, because then I'm like, so I'm actually doing this for the second time, guys. I just played this 30 minutes ago, but like I want to, it's not, the reaction isn't quite the same as it would have been because I just played it, like I know what happens. RXY says, that was my dog. Your dog as well. He started coughing. He got like heartworm or something. I can't remember what my dad said it probably was. Hey Judd, welcome in. Long time no see. How nice would it be if Saber made it controls in all their games the same? Yeah. I mean, they kind of can't because they have different mechanics, but yeah, if they could get them close. Oh, not eating? Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of a bummer. The dog just kind of gives up, I guess. I mean, I guess people do it too, but, you know, with dogs having a much shorter life. Mr. Adam, welcome in. He was 8, same. I don't know how old my brother's dog was. I know we got it in 2010 when my nephew was born. But I would say it was probably 2 or 3 years ago, about this time. So he was probably making like 11 or 12, which is pretty old. He was a lab. He was a big lab too. Really big lab. Purebred yellow lab. You guys see the new Saber? You're talking about about ports? Oh, Docked. Yes, Docked, Richard, is the new Saber game. Aku, hopefully I said that right. Welcome in. It's kind of funny. We have 3 trucks of fuel on this map now. Well, actually not this map, this region. So we got the Transtar, we got the Cat 770G, and we got the Fleetstar. This thing needs fixing really bad. The suspension's almost gone. Hello, Miss Dust Bunny. Welcome in. Mr. Blaine, welcome in as well. Hopefully you guys are doing well. Not gonna lie, I forgot you streamed yesterday, or today, sorry. That's all good, Blaine. I was just telling Ghost how, or I guess everybody here in the chat, but how I turn off, I know I've told this to DB as well, I have all notifications turned off for everything. And I guess that is kind of, you know, not normal. Crap. You know, a lot of people have notifications on for many different things, but I turn them all off. I basically look at it as, like, if I know, like, for example, I know Nacho streams every Friday. I know what time he streams, so it's like, if I know he's going to be streaming, then I'll stop in and say hi, but if I don't know it, I don't need a alert to tell me when to go and check. Like, I don't know. I don't like the, I think I might get stuck here. I don't like the apps trying to tell me when I should go and check, basically. Sounds stupid, but it's true. I think we should be able to climb this, but I think we just got to get up over this little hump. Because then it's all on the back tires. But I might need some help. Bummer. Oh, there we go. Mr. Zeb, welcome in. How you doing, Zeb? Good. Glad to hear that. I don't know. I should be able to attach off to the left here pretty soon, but I'm worried about flipping over. DB, you're headed out. Hi/bye, Mr. Zeb. I think Zeb was saying good thank you. I don't think he's leaving. I think it's a misunderstanding. Oh man, we're so close too. right there. Hello, Gordon. Welcome in. Ian, welcome in. Didn't read it correctly. I assumed that was the case because I'm like, Zeb's usually here till like 5 o'clock, so. Ah, dang it. I think we're stuck. I need like a foot, and I can't get it. Yeah, I'm just trying to just wiggle it a little bit and get up, but I don't think it's working, is it? Oh, it is. We're actually moving closer. Thank you, Mr. JJ, pointing that out. Appreciate that. No problem. I read it, I'm like, either DB's leaving or he's leaving, and I didn't, Zeb's usually here. Greetings, JJ. Hope everyone is well. Welcome in, Ian. How did the expedition stream go this morning with MJ? All right, I'm gonna leave this thing. We can't get up there. We could try to pull it with the Pacific, I guess. JJ, those trucks in Season 16, do you remember they're unlocked by task or contract? I actually haven't done all of them yet, Blaine. I was just saying I have to do that this weekend. But I think all 3 of them are tasks. I know for sure the plaid, or no, the Hilbert 1980 is a task. And I'm pretty sure, actually no, all 3 of them are tasks. Yeah. They're all tasks. I don't remember the names of any of them, but like I said, I'll be recording those over the weekend, Blaine, and I'll put them out when Season 16 drops. So next week, Thursday. RXY says, I have notifications on for people who I watch the most. That makes sense, yeah. I really got to get like one more maintenance truck of parts out here. All my trucks are broken. Oops. But yeah, I'm hoping to finish all of the tasks and contests in today's stream. So we'll see if we can get that far. We only have, I think, 5. Let's see. Contests, we have 3. And then tasks, oh shoot, I forgot. I have to go and get this task. I think that's why I marked it over here. But we only have, so this would be 4, because the 3 contests plus Crooked Path, plus the Lost Season, so that's 5. So I was obviously wrong. And then on the first map we got 6, 7. So 7, I guess 7 contests and tasks. So a little bit more than I thought. But the 3 contests, again, those, well, 2 of them should be quick. The third one, the Mysterious Monolith, that one might take a while. It's like the time limit is 18 minutes. And if you fail, you have to wait another like 40 minutes before you can try again. So that one's basically 1 hour each attempt. Because you can only do it at night. And then yeah, if you fail it, you pretty much have to wait until the next night because it's, like I said, it's an 18-minute time limit. So you have pretty much all night to do that, or it takes all night to do that one. You couldn't join us. He has problems with his save, so he went solo today. Oh, okay. I was only there for a little bit at the start. Not even a little bit, actually. It was just popped in, said goodnight, and left. But I saw you were in there, so... let's see here. I hate when I can't find my... There we go. Winch point. So yeah, we're 82% here. Most of this is gonna take us a while. If you look in the top right, like we have 3 big things left to do. Actually, I think only 2 of them might be big. I think one of them we're almost done. Maybe I'm wrong. But yeah, we have a long planks, we have 2 short logs, wood planks, medium logs, and another long planks, and they're all going to 3 different spots. So it should take a good bit of time. I'm really struggling because the tree is stuck on my crane. I'm going to try and back off a little bit. I think we might have gotten clear of it. Yeah, there we go. There, we saw the branch fling back. Alright. Yeah, it's been a while since we played on this save, other than yesterday. I think it's been like 3 months or so. But yeah, I think we pretty much only have planks and logs for the contracts. Actually, I think there's one with like maybe some vehicle spare parts or something, and then some consumables. But it's mostly going to be logs and planks that we got left. Alright, I think we're getting close to that spot where we get stuck. Should be just around the corner, I think. To the left. What I should do actually is drive the truck up there right now for the mysterious monoliths. Reason being, it's going to take me a while to get there, and then once I get there, as soon as it becomes night, I have to remember to switch over and do that one, or else we'll fail it because it'll become daytime. So I probably should do it while it is night, get over there, so that I have all day to work on something else, and then as soon as it becomes night again, do it again. So hey, Mr. Robert, welcome in. Let's see if we can give this a little push. That might be enough right there. We'll just, I guess, leave it in low and see if we can keep pushing it. I mean, I could probably winch up to those trees, but I don't know. I feel like it's going to almost tip us over. This is not good. Oh, and there we go. not quite over, but it's not looking good. Let's see, not that. Oh gosh. I can't believe this is happening right now. That's the only tree I can reach to. I think maybe if I can get the Pacific up a little bit more, I could winch to the tree and then push, and it would push this vehicle with me, but I think we might be stuck with both of them. Because that one's just not moving. Alright, let's try it. There we go. It's funny, after I started pulling it, now it's just going good. That was not what I expected. But after I started pulling it up the hill, I was like, you know what, if I let go, it should rotate right back into where we needed to go. Mr. Adrian, welcome in. Gave you a like, thank you, Robert. Please hit the like and sub buttons. Your support is appreciated, thank you. From Miss Dust Bunny, and the lurkers are welcome. Actually, it says lurlers. I'm just giving Dust Bunny a hard time. But please come out of hiding, hit the like button. It's free. Nobody will see you. That's true. Nobody will even know you hit that like button. Then you can return to hiding. Thank you. Hello, Mr. Robert Pipes in. Thank you for the like, sir. Yeah. Thank you, Robert. I can't read or spell today. Well, the L is right next to the K on the keyboard. And I knew what you meant anyways, but I just thought it was funny as I was reading. I'm like, lurler, huh? Oh, shoot. I didn't drop off any fuel for the other truck. It's just up the hill, so let me grab some fuel before I... Actually, you know what? I don't think I really need to, do I? Maybe I'll keep going. I do have to use a bunch more fuel back there, but... whatever. I'll just top up and leave it here, I think. And then I can go either way with it. If we need to go to the end of the road to straight in front of us, we can go there. Or if we need to turn around and go the other way, we can do that. At least that way this truck is full. Alright. Yeah, I think I'll move this. As soon as we're done with this, I'm going to switch to probably the Tayga. I think that would probably be our best truck to pull that trailer. I'm not sure where it's at repair-wise, but either that or like the White Western Star, which is on the other map. That could work. Adrian says, Wiener Water Soup t-shirt. What's up, Adrian? Yeah, I keep forgetting that I should make a post about it. I was going to make a Discord section for, like, if anybody buys the merch to, like, post pictures with it. I think that'd be kind of cool. I got a... It's funny because I don't even drink coffee, but I ordered a mug with my logo on it because I thought it was kind of cool. And I got that in last week, I think Thursday? It was either Thursday or Friday, I can't remember. But yeah, I should make a YouTube post for it because I keep forgetting to do that. And then I want to make a Discord section for anybody who buys something. But yeah, it's kind of an inside joke. I'm sure you know it, or at least I would assume you would know about it, Adrian. But if you ever have like hot dogs cooked in water, my dad refers to that as wiener water soup, and it's kind of become a joke on the channel. I thought it looked funnier in a cup. It looks like a cup of beer, but yeah, I thought it looked kind of funny, so that's what I went with. But yes, we do have merch now. Thanks, Adrian, for pointing that out. If anybody's interested, there should be links down below. I think. Somewhere. Should link to the shop, I think. I only have like maybe 5 or 6 designs, and then I've just put them all on stickers, t-shirts, and mugs for now. 20 likes, thank you, Robert. I have a sticker here as well that I got. I got a mug and a sticker. That's the only 2 things that I've ordered. Do I not have my Tayga on here, or am I just blind? I definitely don't, okay. Oh, that's right, I had to run it all the way to the garage. Okay, so I could go here and get some planks. And then bring those to the other map, maybe? We need long planks only, though. So... I guess I'll just do the P16 now, I guess. I'm about to run this through the gateway, so... Oops, not this one. The Forester's got to go get some logs, so we'll run this through the gateway. As soon as we load into there, we'll start using the P16, or not P16, White Western Star as our truck. We'll switch over. I don't see any... or see a link to any of your merch items, Mr. JJ. Did I misunderstand you yet again? I'm not sure. I actually... I know it shows up under videos, Miss Dust Bunny. I don't know if... I think it shows up under live streams. I haven't checked, I guess. Let me see if I can pull it open on my phone here and see if it shows up. So I'm actually not sure. Maybe there's something I gotta, like, turn on for it to show up. Adrian, how did you see it? From a video? Oops. Because, yeah, it's not showing up on my phone either. I thought it would be linked, like, right below it, but it's not. You're on PC? See how Adrian saw it. I might have to change, like, link to my shop or something on each live or something. I don't know how that works. I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, Dust Bunny, you should be able to probably open up another tab and click on like a random video that I have, and I think it should show up there, but I could be mistaken in that as well. Okay, what do we got over here? Shorts? That's planks. Oops. Yeah, infinite. Yeah, I think I have maybe like 7 designs or something like that. I'm not sure exactly. Okay. Yeah, actually, I said I'd switch to the White Western Star. Let's just do that. Oh no! What I should have done is brought that Transtar through, so I could get some fuel out of there. Oh no! I have a fuel tank over there. We're good. Forgot about the other fuel tank I have. Let me know if that works, Dust Bunny. Because I've seen it under videos before, but I don't know that I've seen it under a stream, but it's very new. I've only had it for maybe 2.5 weeks or something, I would guess. And I haven't made any kind of announcement, like saying that I have it on Discord or YouTube or anything like that, so it's understandable if most people didn't know. But I know, Miss Dust Bunny, you have ordered some of Rex's, and I think you still have yet to get that, correct? Because I ordered mine on the 15th of August from my own shop. And I think it got here on the, what would it be? 23rd? So 4 days ago? Yeah, that sounds about right, Friday. Oh, you ended up canceling, okay. Because I was talking to Rex about it, and he was asking me how the one that I signed up for was, and I was like, well, they refunded your money, I waited 3 months? Yeah, that's a super long time. That's ridiculous. When I was doing some research on it, I heard a lot of bad things about that one as well. And so I avoided it, because I knew you had ordered stuff from there and never got it either. But yeah, I got mine. I ordered it on the 15th and got it on the 23rd. And so I was like, okay, well, that's good, I guess. Yeah, I guess I'll just go over here. I got a fuel tank right there, and then I got to go to the right, so I'll turn around and go back. And I've only got one other order so far, but they ordered it last week, and it's supposed to be there this Friday, it tells me, so I think it's, as far as time goes, it seems like it's pretty good. Hey, Artem, welcome in. I'm not sure for international viewers and stuff how that would work, or payments, but okay, so there is a store link on my home page that opens to the merch. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe I'll have to reach out to, like, Big Daddy Dave or something. I don't know how, because I know on his live streams I see it. But, or I don't know, does Rex have it on his? I haven't really noticed. I know he has merch, but I don't know if I've seen it on his live streams either. To see how you get it on the live, because I don't know. Mr. iDrive, welcome in. I used a site called Fourth Wall. Actually, the person who introduced me to it was somebody that Rex introduced me to. He's a Australian YouTuber, you might know him, but his name is Smidog. He does mostly construction simulator stuff, but I guess he hasn't really done a lot of that for quite a while now. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna go the other way. Oh, you do know him. Okay, yeah. Smidog was the one who told me that he uses Fourth Wall and it's really good. And then when I was kind of doing some research, I looked around at like 4, 5, 6 different places, and everything from there seemed really good, so that's the one that I chose. And everything so far I can say is really nice. I would recommend it. You are subbed to him. Okay. He does a lot of brief intros to videos to new games. Yeah, he's done a lot of that lately. The time-lapse trucker does his merch through Fourth Wall. He said it is better. Okay, yeah, that's the one that I use, Adrian, Fourth Wall. I've heard really good things about it, and that's where I signed up for, and so far, like I said, it's... I ordered something, and it got here 8 days later, it would have been. I think I ordered on the 15th on a Friday, and it came on a Friday. It was two different things, so it came in two packages, but one came on Friday, one came on Saturday. Mine shipped out of Texas, so I don't know if there's multiple locations or anything like that, but... And actually it came from... The road name is Wrangler. It came from Wrangler. Which I thought Rex would enjoy. Having his merch come from Wrangler. I deliver in pixels. Yeah, I thought that was funny. I drive. I don't know. I like all of them. I'm obviously biased, but I actually think the best two or my favorite two are the I make deliveries in pixels or whatever it is, and then the 99% chill, 1% chaos. I think that one's kind of funny. Because it's pretty true. I don't know that I've ever really freaked out, but you know, it's pretty chill in here. But every once in a while, things might go a little crazy. Rex is gonna love that. I should have taken a. Oh wait, do I? I was gonna say I don't know if I still have the packaging. I think I threw both of them out actually. I should have taken a picture of it. Oh wait, I think I can still see the shipping on the website though. Maybe not. But BBG, welcome in. How are you doing, BBG? Hunter says, hey, Mr. Blaine, painting them fingernails. Richard says, yeah, Rex is going to love that. I'm about to turn the cell phone off. Okay. And DB says, I really, really wish Rex would switch companies. I think he will, DB, because when I talked to him, he actually reached out to me and asked me where I got it from and like who, you know, if I recommended it and stuff. And he told me he was looking to switch. So I think he will. Like I said, I told him I don't really know how it is yet because that was a couple weeks back when I just had started it, and I hadn't placed an order yet, and nobody else had, and I was just kind of still making everything. But yeah, I've only had myself and one other order so far, and both of them is shipped, so I guess that's a plus. The other person also, it shows me what they ordered, which is kind of cool. They ordered a coffee mug with the Ripperoni, which is like I don't know, it's a saying that I started saying a while ago. I don't know really where it came from, but it's like if we flip over something, just rest in peace with pepperoni, because I like pepperoni pizza. So that's another one that's kind of funny. 26 likes, thank you, Robert. Yeah, Adrian was the one that pointed out the Wiener Water Soup t-shirt I drive. That's how we kind of got started talking about it. So, Gaming with Olsen, welcome in. All the potential spam calls back to back. You have to start blocking numbers there, BBG, so they can't get a hold of you. Because, yeah, that's annoying. Mr. Elijah, welcome in. It's funny because Blaine's like the only person who calls me that, but now that Elijah did, I kind of skipped over it because I already said hi to Blaine. I didn't even notice it was somebody else who said it. I think it's been about a month, Artem. I can't remember exactly when I launched it, but it was like early August, so not that long. Like I said, I placed my order on the 15th, and that was like after it just went live. So I think it'd been live for maybe a week or two, something like that. But yeah, very briefly. I said earlier, but I gotta make a post, and I also want to put a section on my Discord where anybody who buys merch can like share the photos, because I think that would be kind of cool to like you know, see t-shirts or coffee mugs or whatever it is that you get. Season 16 is coming September the 4th. That's correct, Olson. Taking a short break from Michigan, so I'm doing Amur. I think most people would call that not a break. Upping the difficulty for sure. Oh, actually, here's a question, because it's not showing up for Dust Bunny. It didn't show up for me. Is my merch showing under this live for anybody in here right now? Or did they have to click on something else to see it? Because I might have to change, like, click around and do some stuff to get it to show up on the lives. I'm not sure if it's showing up for anybody or... I thought it was showing up, but I guess it's not. So thanks, Dust Bunny, for letting me know that. Rip Elijah. Oh yeah, Richard, this is my go-to spot to climb this hill. I found this the first time I played through Season 16, and it's nice. It's wide enough to take trailers through here. It's not too steep. I don't have many videos on, like, I know Nathan has, like, a Route Runner series. I don't have many videos showing, like, where I go, but this is one of my favorite ones. Honestly, that's probably... I know there's one in Season 9 that I really like a lot, going to the sawmill as well. But that's probably my favorite shortcut, to be honest. But yeah, you can see like the clear spot here going up the hill. But you come in right here, I'll mark it up. Right here, and you go up to here, over here. These trees can... Whoop, that turned really fast. These trees can kind of be a pain, but you can split on either side of this tree here. And so I go through here, and then... God, it turns really quickly. Oh my gosh. Okay, there we go. And then you kind of just weave your way. I'm going to try and turn it a little bit more. Actually, let me use the controller. Way easier. Then you just kind of go up this hill until you reach... I mean, I guess you can go to either side of this tree. I like to go to the right and then go to the left. And then split. You can go through either side of this tree too. Go through here. And it makes going up there really easy, because otherwise you have to go like from here way down and around, or way up. Like, there is a path that I used to take through here as well. I would go up through here and then split over and then go up this. I actually think it was this. But this one is just way easier. Highly recommend that. As you saw, we went up there with like no issues, so. Alright, I gotta get back to this. There's a visit shop button on the channel. Okay, thank you, iDrive. Was really odd you guys were talking about merch, because I was thinking that before I joined. That is odd. Robert says he does not see it. Yeah, I don't see merch anywhere on my screen. Okay, thank you, Robert. Thank you, Richard. Amir's not that hard once you scout out the map and find the best trucks. That's true. It's still more difficult than most maps, but it's not as hard once you've done it once. Yeah, such great trails right there. No merch links on my phone. Can't check on PC right now. Thank you, Adam. So yeah, I think I have to do something else when I set it up, maybe. I have to link to my store or something. Because it's linked under the videos. But for some reason it's not showing in the live stream, I guess. Thank you, DB. She said she sent me a couple pictures, exactly what she's is seeing on her screen right now. Hey, Fob. Flipper of Burlack has entered the chat. Still no bathwater, JJ? What the heck? Well, wasn't it... I forget what the joke was. Something about wiener water soup, but it's bathwater or something like that. Who hasn't? Yeah, the Burlack's pretty easy to flip. Hey, VTech, welcome in. How are you doing? Also, Adam, I don't know if I welcomed you in. So welcome in, Adam. I think I did earlier at the start of the stream. I think you were here. I have one other shirt that I've designed so far. Actually, I think I might have two. Yeah, I have two other designs, but I gotta like finish the rest of the stuff with them. But one of them just like a random bull that I made. Well, it's like a bull with some glasses and a cigar. Just kind of looks cool. It's not like the same as mine, but yeah, like I said, I just thought it looked kind of cool. So it's like a kind of like my logo, but like just the bull. I don't know. It's okay, just come in to say hello. Well, I appreciate that, VTech. Oh shoot, I went right past the observatory. I'm not tracking the right mission. Whoops. It's a little bit sharp there. Actually, I'm going to turn around. I was going to try and back it back down there, but let me turn this back around. Mr. Wild Fox has joined the chat. Welcome in, Wild Fox. Long time no see, buddy. I want to play and play, but I have to work. Every time I hear that, whenever somebody says that, for some reason I think of the Blank 182 song that says, "Work sucks." I know. That's the first thought that comes into my head. I don't know why. And the song's like 20, 30 years old now. There we go. Fox says, yeah, life is so busy. Ain't that the truth? Alright, let's go get a long plank, and then we gotta go to the other map. I'm here and there. I'm on data right now. My modem died today. Oh, man. I'm addicted to Dirt Rally 2.0. Is that just come out? 29 likes. Thank you, Robert. That's the reason I got triple 55s. Full view. Sorry I haven't been in your streams for a while, Mr. Wild Fox. To turn on notifications for your channel, so I didn't get notifications for your streams. Now they are. Okay. So it sounds like, from what everybody's told me, there is no merch linked under this video or stream. But if you go to the channel, like iDrive said, or Dust Bunny, you can see it there, so... It's somewhat linked, but not, for some reason, not showing up under the streams. So I'll have to try and figure that out. But thank you guys for the feedback there. Fox says, yes, it is not. VTech like SnowRunner. What's up, Matta? Welcome in. How are you doing, Matta? Okay. Yeah, thank you, Wild Fox. I appreciate the feedback there. I was asking everybody a little bit earlier, probably 10 minutes before you popped in, so... no merch on the live or videos comes up. Really? No merch on the videos, too? I thought I had it on my videos before, but maybe I'm mistaken. I'll have to try and take a closer look at that, but thank you for the feedback there, Gordon, as well. Yeah, I'll have to do that too, iDrive. Add it to the description there. Need to go now, have fun, JJ? Well, thank you, VTech. I appreciate you stopping in. I know it's pretty late over there, so you probably have to go to bed so you can wake up and go to work like you said, so... Oh, you've seen it on my last Roadcraft video. So it is on some videos, I guess? That's weird. I don't understand. Yeah, let me see. Sorry, I'm going to pause it for a quick second, take a look. Because I think on mine, I'm gonna mute my sound for a second. I think it shows up on some of mine, but maybe I'm just got lucky. Let's see, I'll just click on the Road Kings one.
You can get this
Yeah,
fixed now
it's showing merch
later.
under mine for the Road Kings one, so I don't know.
Fixed now.
Let me see if I click on my live stream. Does it show up on there? Live stream, does it show up on there? No. No. So that's kind of odd. Let me see here. Oh, so my internet's just super slow. It doesn't want to load. What the heck? Super slow. It doesn't want to load. What the heck? Okay, well, I can confirm that it does show up on some videos for some reason. At least on mine. I don't know. I'll have to take a closer look, I guess. Mr. Fox has been my go-to tech guy, so we'll see. Maybe he knows about it. Okay, do I want to go north or south? Let's see. We gotta drop it way over there. Base in the woods. Yep. Okay, so we probably want to go north. Yeah, alright. We'll take a different path down. Oh wait, you know what? I won't. This path sucks. I was gonna show Richard the other path that I take, but I always get stuck. I keep thinking like, oh, it's not that bad, and then I take it, and I'm like, why'd I do this? Every single time. That's actually why I think I have this Hummer stuck. Well, not stuck, but this Hummer was here because I got a vehicle stuck going up this route last time. You can kind of see it's sort of clear. Going all the way down here, and then it kind of turns. Actually, I can probably show you with the Hummer. You can see the route right behind us, all these tracks. I got kind of stuck in here going the route last time. Lurlers too, right, Miss Dust Bunny? See how you turn here, and then it goes right up the hill. Yeah. So this is the path. This one tree right here, this is the problem. Because you have to either go really far inside where the hill is quite tippy, or you go to the outside and you're kind of hitting the other trees because the trailer's just too long. So it's a good path, but with the semi-trailer it's not worth it. Please hit the like button, show your support for Mr. JJ. Lurkers are welcome. Please come out of hiding. Hit the like button. It's free. Nobody will see you. And then you can go back to your hiding. Artem says no merch plug. I'll have to do it after the fact, Artem. I don't know. I actually don't have my... well, I could get the merch link pretty easily, I guess, but I don't know it right off the top of my head. What? So I just happened to click on the right video according to Gordon. He says, merch is not showing on SnowRunner videos, but on Road Kings and Farm Sim it is. I'm so confused. I just clicked on the Road Kings one, but yeah, that's weird. I guess, because I know I've clicked on it before, Gordon, and I saw it, and I was like, okay, cool, it's working. And then I just kind of forgot about it. But when Adrian mentioned it today, then I asked, and I guess pretty much nobody can see it for some reason. So I guess it's only certain videos, and I don't know why it would do that, but I guess I'll have to figure it out. Adam, good. I thought I might have to leave. Lurlers are also included. We don't discriminate. We might give you crap for it, but we don't discriminate. Oh, actually, I could probably just go straight through this other gateway. That would be even closer. For once, that might be the best option. I never use this gateway. Although I don't have enough fuel to make it there. Oh my goodness, Mr. Adam, you're always welcome here. You know that. Adam, are you streaming today? I can't remember. Where did I send everybody yesterday? I tried to send you guys to Donuts, but he didn't have his settings correct. Where did we send you? Oh, it was to Het. We sent out you guys over to Het. Okay. Yeah, honestly, I think I'm gonna grab the fuel. Where's the Tayga at? That was right here? Okay, perfect. I'm gonna go grab that fuel trailer and run it up. JJ, have you seen the video where there's a kid crying because his mom said there was no donuts or something? And the worker behind the counter shows the kid what he wanted. He started screaming. No, I have not seen that one. Oh, Mr. Fox is adding commands for the merch store. Okay. I didn't know you could even do that. I guess I didn't think about that. Mr. Fox is far more tech savvy than I am. Hope you get the modem replaced soon, Mr. Adam. Definitely. Oh yeah, I suppose. Can't really stream without that, huh? Even if I'm lurling? It's a weird word. No stream tonight, modem died. Yeah, I forgot about that. Robert Weeks, welcome back. Oh no, I'm going to go now. I thought you said I'm back now for some reason. Have to help another stream. Have a good day, everyone. Well, thank you, Robert. Have a good rest of your day. Hopefully the other stream goes well for you. Oops. Oh, we got our beacons on, I guess. Add trailer. Oops. Streamlabs is not on? It says you have points, Fox. It's sort of working, I guess. Hey, Mr. Wright, welcome in. Yeah, it's on. Yeah, it's being sent. Pro you later? I don't know what that is. They said, oh, is that maybe who makes it? They said I'd have it tonight. Oh, okay. What a large delivery. Yeah, we got long planks, 2 long planks, 2 medium planks, 2 normal planks, and 2 short logs. Just Plain says, Mr. Sean, welcome in. How are you doing? EBG says, because I shot it. Adrian has 397 points. Hey, Mr. Rex, welcome in. Yep, we're delivering the wood. We're being we're being Rex's, I was gonna say little helper, co-worker? I don't know what I should have, where I was going with that. Accomplice. Partner in crime, there we go. We're Rex's partner in crime today. We're delivering wood in solidarity with Rex. Rex's counterpart, there we go. Hey, Mr. Sam, welcome in. Oh, Wild Fox, it says it was successfully added that time. So I think it should have worked. Headed to the last delivery right now. We did repair the garage in the last episode. We got the last thing left there. So again, here's the route if anybody wants to check it out. Highly recommend going up the hill this way. Even with large trailers, you can get this no problem. You might have to correct a time or two on the turns, but very easy to go all the way up the hill with this. Who's fighting Rex? Rex, I said it earlier, you weren't in here yet, but when I ordered some of my merch, it came from a road, and the road was named Wrangler. It came from Wrangler Road. I figured you would enjoy that. Yeah, that's awesome. It's like you almost own the merch store at that point. So far, Rex, I know you asked me earlier. I've had 2 orders. One was myself and one was somebody else, and both orders have shipped and we're supposed to be there about a week after the order. So from what I can tell so far, I can highly recommend it. Alright, let's fill up the Tayga, fill up the White Western Star, and we should be good to go. Wild Fox, the link says, sorry, can't reach page. Oh no! How did we not tip over? No, it's stuck in the infinite opening glitch. RIP. Okay, hang on. Let's try this one. Okay, oof. Store not found. Who said that? Oh, sorry, cannot reach page. Can somebody else confirm? Do you ever get your order? Says Mr. Rex. I asked her earlier, Rex. She said she had to cancel it finally after 3 months of waiting. Watch out for those bunny kicks. Yeah, Zing calls it the kickstand. It's like a kickstand on a bike. You pop the crane quick and kind of holds you there. I waited 3 months, finally asked them to cancel it, and they refunded. You have points? No, nice, Elijah. Or Flipper of Burlak, the FOB. Hey, Jessica, welcome in. She says, hello, everybody. Alright, let me stop here. Let's take a left. The left does not look good, though. We'll go through the swamp. Rex says, geez, WTFD spraying, what the heck? Yeah, 3 months is crazy. Like, yeah, I don't know. By the way, Jessica, you have the same name as one of my friends at school. Is it Jess or Jessica, Elijah, your friend? Oh, the bunny kicks was you. I thought you were talking about like. Okay, yeah, something different. Thank you for the clarification there, Dust Bunny. I think these bunny kicks were a reference to me saying anyone want to fight Rex, I'd have to whip out a can of whoop butt. Okay, Rex says that link worked. Okay, thank you, Rex, for confirming. How many slots is drilling equipment? I always ask this and forget. Is that the cargo container? I gotta think. That should be 4 slots. Yeah, 4 slots. Oil rig drill is 5. I was thinking of something else. Drilling equipment is 4. Just like this. It's just like this, but the big cargo container. Thank you, Mr. Fox, for doing that. Let's get some W's in the chat for Mr. Fox, guys. He's being an awesome moderator and setting up my store link for me. Yeah, I did see that, Mr. Samuel. That's sad. It's a sad world that we live in. Down in Minneapolis. I don't want to talk about it too much because YouTube's very sensitive with these kind of topics, but there was a person who went in, did some bad things, and there's 2 people who are no longer here and 17 injured. That's like an hour or 2 away from me. There we go, we got some W's from Elijah, Rex, Dust Bunny, Gordon, Richard, Adam, Zeb. Yeah, there you go. Pew pew. Pew pew accident at school. Well, not an accident, but a pew pew. What do we call it? Pew pew something at a school. Incident. That's what I was looking for. Pew pew incident at a school. Okay, I gotta figure out. I think I gotta go left. Yep, okay, left and all the way there. Mr. Stu, welcome in. I saw you were streaming earlier, Stu, but was busy taking care of some stuff this morning, so I did not get a chance to stop in and say hello. Jessica also with the W. Thank you, Jessica. We're kind of stuck. What's going on in Minneapolis? Because it's a sensitive topic on YouTube, Artem, I won't say the exact words, but there was a pew-pew incident at a school. So, if you know what that means, then, yeah. There's a reason I never go this way. Delivering those long planks. Oh, I should have grabbed a second one. Because there's a riverside house to my left that needs it. Dang it. Forgot about that. You know what I mean by pew pew? Okay, that's good. You might not be fully demonetized, Artem, but you'll be ads restricted probably. Or 18 plus. So you might be good, but it's one of those things that it's very sensitive, so you don't even want to say it because it could be enough to get it demonetized. So, McGarrett, welcome in. McG. Nacho says that. No, I don't know. The name is stuck with me and I like it. Yep, make it PG chat, exactly. Make it so that little kids can be here and it doesn't... It's not bad. Internet crashed, ending my stream. That's a bummer. I thought you were going to say the internet crashed while I was streaming just now, I'm like, it happens all the time. Thank you, Mr. Fox. Link works, says Elijah, says Fox. Thank you, guys. Fox says, thank you for all the W's. Yes, thank you for your help, Mr. Fox. We all appreciate it, especially me. I think I missed a couple other people's chats, trying to see what else I missed. Yeah, prayers for all those involved in the Pew Pew incident. I use 2 different programs to edit, mainly because I mainly because I learned on one, and then it's so old that now it crashes all the time. And so if I edit a big video or have a lot of edits, it's not optimized very well, and so it'll crash. So I'll use a different one. But I'm not very familiar with the other one, so I don't like to use it all that much, just because it takes me way longer to do the same amount of work. But the 2 that I use are called Camtasia. There is a newer version of Camtasia. They have like Camtasia 2025, but it's a paid program. I don't remember what it costs. I actually bought it when I first started doing YouTube videos, which was 2016, so 9 years ago. And that's the one that I still use, just because that's the one that I learned on. So it's Camtasia 8 when I bought it. But the other one that I use is a free program, and it's DaVinci Resolve. I'm just not very familiar with it, and so I'm not very good with it, and it takes me way longer to do stuff. But you can create really high quality videos out of there, and it doesn't crash, and just much better program. As long as it's not Maggot D. Maggot D! No, I like McG. It's a good name. Thanks, Fox. You the wizard behind it all. Exactly. Fox is my tech guy. Alright, we used half our fuel just to get here. Ready to go tomorrow, 6:30 a.m. Drive from Vicksburg to Jackson, Mississippi. I don't know how far of a drive that is, but... I just saw it yesterday. I don't know why. For some reason I was thinking this when I saw Sam's comment. There's some land for sale. I think it's in Wyoming. And the person selling the land, they own like 917,000 acres. They said it takes an hour and a half to drive from one side of the property to the other. Almost 1 million acres is absolutely crazy. The property is worth like $79 million or something. That's what they're trying to get for it. But that amount of land is nuts. Artem says I need to add a Honda Civic to SnowRunner. I don't know. There's probably someone who has 1 million acres, but that amount of land is crazy, and it's one per like it's. I read an article about it, and it said there's a house on obviously on the property, and they said you can go from one mountaintop to another mountaintop, and you're still on your own property. And what was the last one? There's something else I was gonna say. No, I forgot. Oh, they have a vacation home in the same property. Like, oh, I'm tired of my house. I'm going to go on vacation. Actually, I'm just going to go on vacation to the other side of my property because my property is so large. Like, who does that? That's crazy. I think I might be able to get up here. I'm going to try. Thank you, BBG, for the support. Yes, BBG says you ordered a shirt. Which one did you order, BBG? Why would you want so much terrain? I don't know. I guess if you're really rich and have like hundreds of millions or billions of dollars, you could afford to buy 900,000 acres of land. Hey, Zero G, welcome in. Yeah, we have merch, but I gotta figure out why it's not linking under the stream here, but Yeah, I came out with it a couple weeks ago. I keep forgetting that I should probably post an announcement, and then I want to put a section on my Discord for people who've bought merch. They can, like, you know, show a picture of like a coffee mug or a t-shirt or something. Yeah, they actually said in the article it's bigger than the state of Rhode Island. Rhode Island's the smallest US state, but it's crazy to think that one person owns more land than an entire state. So, merch is occupied with covert ops right now. Okay. He said, I bought... Where'd it go? The one with your name on it, my logo, okay. 47 minutes to drive from Vicksburg to Jackson, okay. Did you watch a video of 1,000,000 acres visualized, or someone who has 1,000,000 acres? No, I have not. I happened to see it on my phone. It said there's like a $79 million ranch or something like that, and I clicked on it just because I thought it's cool. Or I don't remember what the title was on the headline, but I clicked on it, and yeah, it said it takes them like 90 minutes to drive across the property from one side to the other. You can go from one mountaintop to another and still be on the property, and they have like a vacation home on the other side of the property, so they don't even have to leave their property. They can just go the other side 90 minutes away. That's insane. Like, and you gotta figure they're probably driving at like a decent clip, right? They're not driving like 2 miles an hour to get across. They're probably going like 40, 50, I would guess. I don't know. Maybe they can go full speed, like a normal freeway, you know, 65, 70, I don't know. I would assume it's probably not that well built, but... Alright. I believe this trailer is exactly where I need it. 201 liters. I have 1 extra liter in there. I don't know. I'm not sure if they have paved roads. You guys can probably Google it, see if you can find the article that I was reading. I don't remember who wrote it or whatever, but like what company it's from. But it was yesterday. Type in like, I don't know, $79 million Wyoming ranch or something. Should pop up, I would think. Alright. Alright, I'll back up. I'm gonna try and winch the trailer to this side. Oh shoot, the tree got in the way. Hang on. There we go. That's an airspace you control, right? That's so much land. Like you said, Artem, if you ever seen it like visualized, like I can't even imagine that amount of land. Like I think about like some of the national parks and stuff that I've been to. I wonder how big those are. I should probably just Google it and see. And then I would have something to compare it to, like, oh, it's the size of this one or that one. Mr. Samuel set it out. See you later, Sam. Thanks for stopping in. Have a good rest of your night. We'll see you in the next one. Have a safe drive tomorrow as well. Elijah says, JJ should look at the message I said before. I'm sorry I missed that one, Elijah. He says, one time I almost said the N-word because I was going to say vinegar. Oh, wow. Well, at least it's within the sentence, so it's just like a bad misspelling, but I thought you meant like just the word, and I was like, oof, that would have been bad, yeah. Who else did I miss here? Oh god, we're about to roll down the hill. I know I've seen some people that have farms in Australia that need a helicopter to find where their animals are. That's so crazy. Like, I understand that that would be a problem. If you have 1,000,000 acres, finding your cattle would be would be something you'd have to be concerned about. But it's just wild to me. Okay, I'm gonna go... I think it's down here. Yeah, that's the road, alright. Yeah, so much national forests around the world. Yeah, exactly. Just imagine the amount of cola productions you could make on that size property. That's a lot of Coca-Cola. Roughly the size of Delaware. Okay. Yeah, that's insane. That's so. They did say in that article too that he owns about 1%, or he or she, I guess I don't know which one it is. They own about 1% of Wyoming. Just that one person. I was laughing at that one. He's like, yeah, that's a lot of Coca-Cola. I mean, that's so big, you could pretty much do anything you want and nobody would ever even hear. You know, like you could shoot guns or like blow stuff up or... You know what I mean? Like you'd be so far away from anybody ever knowing whatever's going on out there. Elijah flips burlaps. Burlaps. I forgot I have this truck here. Perfect spot. While sipping white vinegar exclusively. Yeah, it's gotta be white. White vinegar only. Ah, he's just kidding. He's giving you a hard time. Alright. Now we can take out about 300-ish liters more out of there, so one more fill up, basically. Alberta, Canada has some massive ranches as well. Yeah, I'm sure they do, and I guess the further you go up, probably the cheaper the land would be, right? Because it's just more and more desolate. So like up in, what is it, Nunavut or something? Oh shoot, I'm gonna go left. I would suppose you could probably buy more and more land, or sort of, I think it was Richard? Yeah, Richard said the people out in Australia sometimes, they have huge cattle ranches, and yeah, if you're way out in the what do they call it out there? I know there's a name for it, like off in the boonies in Australia. What's it? The outback. If you're way out in the outback too, I could see, you know, land being fairly cheap. Just having tons of it. I know it's not very like probably agricultural. I don't know if that's a word, but like very good for agriculture. You know, it might be super dry and deserty, so it's not good. Speaking of knowing what you're doing there, says Artem. Did you guys know that the leaves make booger sugar? Wait, the leaves that they use to make booger sugar, they used to get the taste of Coca-Cola. Yeah, they actually used to put booger sugar into Coke back in the day. It's funny, Rex, because actually a while ago, like probably a year ago, there was like a trending hashtag for putting Coca-Cola back in Coca-Cola, if you know what I mean. Did Underground and have shipping containers with all your production? Yeah, you could, I mean, at that size, man. I mean, you could have, because unless people are flying directly over trying to spy on you, like, they might fly over and around, but as long as your productions aren't, like, too crazy that they can, like, spot it from 30,000 feet, you'd probably be able to get away with it. Gotta go, Pepper needs a walk. Alright, see you later, Dust Bunny. Thanks for stopping in. Have a good rest of your night, and we'll see you in the next one. What's booger sugar? Blow? It's Coca-Cola, if you know what I mean. I can't probably say the word or I'll get in trouble. But it's a rug that's shaped like a D. So a D-shaped rug, if you know what I mean. Controlled substance, there you go. Put the Coke back in cola, yeah, exactly. Artem says, that's why only billionaires can get away with murder. I was Sunday driving one time and got surrounded by a cattle herd in the Rocky foothills. That's funny. Back when I was a teenager, we went on a road trip, And one of my friends was like, "Oh, look at this road. It goes from here to here. It'll save us a lot of time." And we took it, and it was like literally like some cattle ranch road. Like it was awful. It slowed us way down. I mean, it made for a funny memory, but he said it would save us time, and then we're in like some back country driving on like a gravel road that goes to nowhere, and there's like cows all over, and like I don't know. It was kind of funny. We're like, you're never giving us directions again. Oh, you got it? Good. Okay. I'm just gonna let you know, or let you all know I like girls. That's good, Blaine. Good for you. That is literally the story behind Trainwreck Cannabis. Buried train cars in the Rockies. I've never heard of that. Well, I also don't follow that kind of stuff, Adam, but that's kind of cool. Is it like a certain breed of it, I'm guessing? Or whatever they would call it, certain kind or flavor? iDrive says, I'm glad I grew up liking trucks instead of dudes. You like the dude, not the or the truck, not the dude. Adam follows trains. He does. He follows trains to know where they make the good stuff. Yeah, if you had that amount of land, you could do anything you want. Like, sort of like Artem said, you could get away with murder. Nobody'd ever know. Depending on how you got him out there and whatever, but... I mean, you'd have your own, like... I mean, he's got to have his own private lakes and ponds and stuff at that point, you know? Like, the dude could hunt or fish or whatever. Like, nobody's ever gonna know. Could build his own racetrack out there. Like, could do all kinds of stuff. Adam says, all Canadians know about the BC stirs. I'm assuming BC stirs is like BC, British Columbia? Or am I misunderstanding that? By the way, JJ, I saw a truck, crane, and saddle. Ever since I've seen a couple of trucks with cranes and saddles. Wait. Oh. British Columbians? Oh, maybe. I don't know, we'll see. That's what I think? Maybe it's Colombians that moved to Britain, so they're British Columbians. Get it? They're British Columbians. Zero G gets it anyways. Yeah, see? I'm onto something. Like, maybe they're a Colombian that moves to the UK. Well, I guess it has to be Britain, not UK. Britain. So they're a British Columbian, but they're not Canadian. They're not from BC. Yeah, that could be confusing. Yeah, British Columbians have won the Cannabis Cup several times. I didn't know that. All the Brits in the chat are like, no, please. They're just like covering their ears like, oh god, this guy. Ooh. I don't know why I just yawned. It's only 3 o'clock. Rex says, Adam's not wrong. It's the best wacky tobacco in BC. Okay. It's been a while since I've gone up through here, I think. Yeah, I think I can go right through that, if I remember right. Because sometimes that rock over there, it's not a super big pain, but it can be easier to just drive up here. Elijah says, I'm 3 hours ahead of you. I think you're a lot more than 3 hours, because 3 hours would be like Brazil. You're like 16 hours, I think. You're at 6 a.m. on the 28th. The Sticky Icky. There's so many funny names for stuff. I love it. Silly Grass, never heard of that one. I was living there when OGGC started getting popular. Probably can't say the full name. Yeah, I don't even know what that is. Oh, I gotta start this task. I keep forgetting about that. Guess I'm glad it's marked. 3 consumables. Okay. Oh, they spawned in? Oh yeah, these are in the swamp. I remember this. Okay, we could do that. That shouldn't take too long. Did I really just drive right past my fuel truck? I did. Alright, well. We'll see if we can make it up the hill, I guess, with this thing. I just call it reasons for a 4473 to get rejected. 4473, huh? Rex says, I know what that is. No lettuce for me. Aw, oh, dang it. Oh well, only 1 damage, I guess. Okay, Colombians moving to Britain must be Colombian Brits. Not to be confused with British Colombians, Colombian Brits. That's funny. Hey Sawyer, welcome in. Ooh, I saw that happening. I was like, I turned over a bit early, we're gonna smash. 1 serving of Gilly MJ. Please hold the Gilly. Alright. Yeah, Richard says, it's like Gilly, but leave out the Gilly. Adam walks in wearing a Gilly suit, just to make sure. You wouldn't see me coming. Yeah. Completely covered. Hey Sydney, welcome in. By the way, JJ, back on my old street, I used to have a lot of runks walk around. What is a runk? Skunk? Walk around through the street because I don't know why. I don't know what a runk is. Is that like some kind of animal? I assume because it's walking around. Been busy? Sounds about right. Elijah says, hello. Sydney. Sydney's German now. Okay, we gotta mark these. We got one here. Looks like here and here. Actually, let's do this. Let's go this one, this one, this one. And then we probably can go right up the hill and get it to... Oh wait, that's not the right road. Oh well. Oh, you don't... Okay, I see. Yeah, you missed the D. Okay. I didn't know what that meant, so thanks for clarifying. I'm becoming a multi-billionaire and buying multi-millions of acres and making it the 51st state of the United States. And I'll repeat that across, or repeat the process until the entirety of Canada is in the United States. Well, I think Rex or Adam or Canada or some of the other guys could probably tell me if I'm wrong on this, but wasn't it Alberta and like Saskatchewan or something that want to not be part of Canada anymore or something like that? Artem, I would happily sell you equipment to defend it. Strongly recommend / force you to put a base there. Yeah. Oh, Alberta and Quebec. Really? Quebec, huh? For some reason I thought it was one of the northern ones. Oops, did not mean to do that either. Ah. See, I have people helping me. Yeah, I think ZeroG is saying that he's going to be starting up a defense contracting business, and so it would be in your best interest to have your new state defended. You wouldn't want to get taken over. Rex says Niagara Falls is Canada's Vegas. Didn't know that, but I know that's where a lot of the population base is down by oh shoot, what is it across from Detroit again? I'm forgetting the name. Windsor, right? Like Windsor, Toronto, where is it? That area. Oh, come on. Now, JJ, as I long with ZeroG starting a new revolution. You agree with ZeroG? You don't think he would have any other ulterior motives for... Oh, dang, that... We were stuck pretty good there. I thought it was like mud, but must have been some kind of a stick or tree branch or something. But also compulsory because of the northern neighbors. Wouldn't want to be invaded. There's casinos, shows, strip clubs, Niagara is just like Vegas. I did not know that, Rex. I mean, I assume pretty much any big city, but I didn't know Niagara Falls was like a really big city, I guess. I probably should have known that, but I didn't. Sawyer's got 101 subs now. Very nice, Sawyer. I heard someone say, don't want to offend anyone, that Canada has a little brother complex. WRT. Not sure what that means. WRT, the US would therefore never join. Thoughts? What is WRT? Was I joking about yesterday? What do you mean, Sawyer? Yesterday I saw you at like 100 and then 99 and 100 and 99. With respect to... Oh, okay. I probably should have known that one, but I did not. Rex says Canada will never be American. You shall not pass with the roots. I didn't unsubscribe to you, Mr. Sawyer. I would never do that. Actually, maybe I should make a condition in which I would. We'll do that right now. We'll do it on stream. If you delete all of your content again, Sawyer, I'm unsubscribing and never resubscribing. How's that? Now you're forced to keep all of your videos that you make up. And if you don't, I'm unsubscribing. How's that? This shouldn't be a hard mission to do. Yeah, it's not too bad. Just drive around the swamp, pick up a couple of things, and deliver it. Artem, I'll get started on the 10-year plan. That's funny. You're gonna go delete it all now? Alright, well then I'll unsubscribe when I'm done with the stream. We got ourselves a deal there, Sawyer. If you delete everything, I unsubscribe. I think that's a fair deal. If you're working on your own channel, I'll help and support you, subscribe, but if you're not going to work on your own channel, I will unsubscribe. If you're not putting in the effort, I won't either. That seems like a fair deal to me. Yeah, Sawyer always does that, Elijah. He's done it like 8 times. He says, I just get mad sometimes when I game. But you're just setting yourself back. It's not helping at all. So I guess the next time you get mad, you won't see me subscribe there anymore. Cobra chickens? What is that? It's geese. Canadian geese. It's funny that they call them Cobra chickens. Geese are actually really aggressive. I know I've told this story before, but my dad broke his foot. He was pedaling, like riding his bike one time, and there was some geese on the side of the road, and they must have just had some babies, and they're, again, really defensive and aggressive. So when he pedaled past, they must have thought he was like somehow a danger to them, and they started chasing him, and he was like pedaling so fast his foot slipped off the pedal and slammed into the concrete and broke his foot. So if you guys have ever heard a weird story about someone having their foot broken, that's probably one of the weirder ones. Getting chased by a goose while riding bike. It's funny because I had just graduated high school, and so I had to bring him to the hospital, and they were like, what are you doing out of school? And I was like, I'm no longer in school, I just graduated, like I'm out now. Because they were like, you look a little young, and I was just like sitting in the office, you know. They're like, why are you here? Shouldn't you be in school? I'm like, no, I'm done. Rex says, I've seen a video of a Canadian goose fight a tiger and win. Sawyer says, I can make it 18 and up. Canada whooped the USA before and will happen again. Do you prefer this map or the other map of Maine? The other map's a little bit easier, I think. This one has a lot of broken ice and just a lot more snow. I mean, it's your channel, Sawyer, you can do whatever you want. You mean in hockey, right, Rex? Artem's laughing. Hey JJ, I found out how to keep your store on all the time by going to monetization and shopping. Tap find, display products on channel, activate the button. This is all. Okay. Can you send that to me on Discord, Fox? I don't know if I did that or not, but I might have to try it again to see if it works. Mr. Maddie, welcome in. But I appreciate that, Fox, because I gotta get the merch to stay there. Because talking about it earlier, it shows up on some videos but not other ones, and it's not on the stream. Like, it's not showing under the stream right now. So I'm not exactly sure. If that fixes it, that's an easy fix, but I'm not sure how to do it otherwise. Artem says, genuine question, when? When did this happen? Hockey and in war, that's how we became a nation. Thank you, Mr. Fox, appreciate that. I've been chased by geese on my mountain bike, they don't care. Dude, they'll attack anything. They're super aggressive and defensive. Like, if they think you are going to do anything, you better watch out. And actually, I think they have pretty sharp teeth, don't they? Somebody might be able to correct me on that one, but I think they do have really sharp teeth. Refuel. Does anybody know, do geese have sharp teeth? Alright, I'm actually going to go all the way to the north now because I have to do this mysterious monolith one with this trailer. And I probably have to eventually unattach this trailer, but I think I'll bring it with me all the way up there. Mr. Lessons, welcome in. There's only one Lessons, he says. So I have to get another PC now. I ended up giving this new PC to my girlfriend. Oh, that's her name, Kyra, I think. Okay, well, I'm sure she's happy with that, Maddie. That's awesome. Good for you. Also, welcome in, Mr. Maddie. I think I just said that, but if not, welcome in. Oh, come on. I think I'm stuck on these little pebbles here. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Alright, let's try and use the winch here. Small spurs on their beak, not really teeth. Okay. I thought I heard something that they have like sharp teeth or something, but I'm probably just mistaken at them, but thanks for that. Can you remove the rocks? I mean, you can remove the rocks through editing the files, the game files, yeah, but other than that, not really, no. There we go. Now we should be able to get through. Perfect. I bet Native Americans didn't run from Canadian geese. That's funny. She was having a bad day, and then I thought I should give it to her, and then when she got home from work, I surprised her. She was so happy. And like, why? Well, that's very nice of you, Maddie. You're a very nice giving person, so I'm sure it'll come back around for you. You're back. You went to watch Nathan Province's video. Is it a new one? Or an older one? Elijah doesn't have school today. Why not? God dang it. I keep hitting everything. Blaine says, Hagophile, I spilled my drink. What does Hagophile mean? Lesson says, goose mouth beak is a thing of horror. Nothing gets out. Yeah, because don't they have backwards facing teeth or something? Or maybe not teeth, but yeah, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. I'm trying to look what Adam said. Or I think it was Adam. Who said that? Oh, yeah. Small spurs on their beak. Okay, maybe it's backward-facing spurs or whatever. Oh, new video about the Derry Longhorn. Okay. I watched a couple of his newer videos. I actually quite like the series that he started. And they're all doing really well for him, which is awesome to see. Nathan definitely deserves it. In my opinion, Nathan is the best SnowRunner content creator, so... no, Canada did not win a war against the United States to become a country. Instead, the modern nation of Canada evolved gradually and peacefully from a collection of colonies, says Artem. Alright, I gotta cross here. I think I'm gonna leave this trailer. We'll go. Rex has a romanticized view of fighting the US. Well played. Now you can upgrade the... Wait, well played. Now you can upgrade to AM5 because she has your PC. True. Yeah. Could get with the newest generation. Lesson says, slow down! Stream keeps turning off for you, Fox. Does anybody else having that issue? It says we're at 2.3% of frames drop, which is on the lower end. I usually used to average about 2 to 7. Over the summer, since I got my computer back, it's been pretty bad. I think because my nephews are out of school, so I think that's been the main issue. Today they're gone, although I think I heard somebody here, so they might be back now. But it could just be my parents. Wild Fox says he's got a new router. Very nice. How's that going for you, Fox? Working out pretty well so far? iDrive says good stream so far for him. Mr. J, welcome in. Great stream for Adam. So great, the new router. That's good. Most river crossings region? Maybe? Probably. Because, I mean, this... It's funny because this river's on the far right side of the map, but you do have to cross it back and forth quite a lot of times. So, maybe, right? Yeah. Be right back. Alright, see you later, Elijah. Who else did I miss here? If Nathan's the best, who's the worst? I mean, the worst one probably I don't know about because they probably have like one subscriber, but there's somebody in mind, but I won't say. Who else? Drum will resolve most of the problems. My mom has to go see my aunt. She lives in... I don't know how you say that. Pronounced Cans. Okay, Cans. JJ, you didn't know Cans. Yeah, I've never heard of that. 3 hours from you. Okay. Mr. Rex says, me? Like, where do you find that? How much? JJ's nephews watch Minecraft videos in HD gaming with DD. No, it's funny. There's apparently there's a... I guess there's a person who plays Minecraft. You're not wrong, Zero G. And their name is JJ. I can't remember. Like, there's two people. One's name is JJ and the other one is something else. And my nephew's like, I don't know, he says it all the time. What is the other name? But yeah, they're like, I don't know, I think they have around 1 million subscribers or something like that, but yeah, he watches some Minecraft YouTuber and his name is also JJ, so it's kind of funny. Artem says, look, how do you get 5 terabytes of Wi-Fi? I think it depends on where you live, Artem. You probably have to have, like, I know South Korea is really known for their internet connection. I don't think we even have speeds anywhere close to that here. I could be totally wrong, but probably depends on where you live and what's in the area, because here I got nothing, man. Blaine says, kind of surprised Nuno hasn't come back. Yeah, I think Nuno has told me before that he had people blocked here in the chat. I think you were one of them, Blaine. He never told me directly, but because you like to give him crap, I'm pretty sure you were blocked by him. Probably some other people who like to give him crap as well, but I think he finally just had enough one day because he was told not to talk about something and he kept talking about it, and so he got like all mad and just kind of stormed off and never came back. So when will I stream Minecraft again? I'd have to buy it again, iDrive. I bought it 3 times already. The first time I bought it, it was on Xbox. Or no, sorry. First time I bought it was on PC back in 2010. That was back before the game was even out, like way before it was out. And I think my niece at the time, she was probably like, I don't know, 12 or something maybe. She wanted to play it, and I was like, yeah, sure, go ahead. So she migrated my profile to her account, so now it's like hers basically. Then I did buy it on 360, I think it was, yeah. Alright, I gotta stop here somewhere. Yep, okay. Then I bought it on 360, and I don't really play 360 anymore, so I still technically own it there. And then I bought it again, but then they did something else, and I had to migrate my account again. And if you didn't do it by a certain date, then you lost it. And so I didn't do it again. So, yeah. I wouldn't hack into NASA. They got never a straight answer. Sawyer says he plays Minecraft. Maine in Season 6. Yes, that's correct. Move to NASA and hack their supercomputer. Let's see, did I miss anybody else? The worst is not to be spoken of. Yeah, we kind of just don't speak of that one. And actually, if you want to know who's the worst, you can guess a couple of names in my chat, and then if Streamlabs yells at you, that means you got it right. Because that name is banned from the chat. Because there was somebody who kept saying it over and over, and I was like, stop it! And they wouldn't stop, so now I can't say it. Or actually, I think there's still one way of saying it. Somebody said it a couple weeks back. So I think there's one way that gets through still, but I pretty much blocked like 4 or 5, 6 different ways you can say it. Zing thought it was funny. You're done. I don't think I can attach this. Let me see if I can check this. So I got to go here, then up here, then here. Here and back to here. I'm gonna move this over a little bit. Yeah, so that's kind of a long one. Go there, up to there, down to there, over to there, back to there. Artem says that's a scout trailer. You're done. Is it a scout trailer? I think you're right, Artem. It is, definitely. Yeah. Because now that I think about it, I think I used the Tuz last time and I just yanked it around. I think I'll probably just winch it and yank it around. I feel like that's probably my best truck to do it. I could use the Caterpillar, the P512PF, Lodestar, or no, well yeah, I do have a Lodestar. 5600 TS, that'd be too big. I wouldn't want to use that. I could use the GMC. Or even the Cat. Cat's probably too big as well. Yeah, I see Blaine got it. I saw it pop up and then was gone. Wait, wrong map. I suppose the F750 would probably be the best truck to use, wouldn't it? Oh wait, no, that can only attach big truck. Excuse me, I can't talk. Big truck trailers. We don't have the Burlak or the Earth Roamers. Those weren't available yet. And we're doing it in order. Yeah, I think it's either the Tayga or the White Western Star. I think that's our two choices, kind of. Well, actually, it's almost becoming night here as well. Get spammed. Yeah, it just yells at you. Like I said, it'll tell you. iDrive's got the toilets. Mr. Whalen, welcome in. So he's got 51,000 points. Very nice. Okay, what else we got left here? Crooked Path. We got to use the rest of the fuel there. Dangerous Games. Okay, we got to move the Tayga up here for that then. What is this? GMC? Oh, that could work. Do we got fuel? We do. Okay, we could do that. Dangerous Games. We got to start here. Drive up to here. Go across. Oh, this is not going to be good, is it? Drive this way. Down and across. Yeah, this is going to be bad. I feel like I should get a scout truck, something smaller so it doesn't quite break the ice, maybe. I guess I'll try it because it's here. Oh wait, I gotta go to... Do they have to be in order? I don't know if they have to be in order or not. Alright, well let's go here. Oh my gosh. Follow this. Out here. Something like that. We'll try that. And I don't remember what time I can start this contest at. Does anybody know what time? I think it's 20 up here in the time. I think it might be 20. By the way, JJ, I caught you in Telemenace's SnowRunner funny moments and fails comment section, and your video is also one of them. I remember I watched them all. Yeah, I think I've sent him a few clips for his Meme Runner series. Yeah, exactly, Blaine. I remember you said his name a couple of days ago and it got through, so I have to add one more. However you said it then, I gotta add that one to the list so it can't be said. Alright, let's just try it. Meme Runner? Yeah, Telemenace has a Meme Runner series. It's like SnowRunner Fails. I think he has like 4 videos or something on it. It's not very many. But I think I've sent him a couple of clips. I think only one of them got used, though. But he went to like Reddit or something and found all the funny like clips of, you know, somebody just driving normally and all of a sudden their truck just goes flying, or you know, they driving fairly decent and then they like roll down the hill like 6 times, or, you know, stuff like that. Just kind of funny moments, basically. He has 10 of them now? Dang. I don't know, it's that many. Wait, where's the other truck? Okay. Yeah, I did not know he had that many of them. Oh, you know what? Ah, dang it. I probably should go get more fuel for this too. Let me go do that. I might have to wait till tomorrow. So I gotta run and grab fuel. This is not... We're already halfway gone. Eagle, welcome in. So we got Robert in the lead, Rex number 2, Zing number 3, iDrive 4, Southfang 5, Artem 6, Gizmo 7, Tank Baby 8, Blaine 9, and used to be Big Guy's Crackhead Son. I think he changed his name at number 10. Does anybody happen to know what time you can start this contest by chance? Probably not, but... Zero G says, new Saber game docked. Yeah, has anybody seen that? I didn't make any videos about it just because it's not like driving related. It's a, well, I guess it kind of is, isn't it? It's more of a, like a shipyard or longshoreman. Like you work at like a port. Geez, this is bad. I'm thinking all of these games should be tied into one. As one big shipping and infrastructure MMORPG. That'd be kind of crazy. It would be really weird to think about if they had all the games tied together. Like if you could, you know, go on expeditions for that one. Like if you wanted to use scouts, you could go out and play expeditions like a, you know, its own separate game. If you wanted to build roads, you could do that in Roadcraft. If you wanted to deliver cargo, you do that in SnowRunner. If you wanted to do some of the port stuff, you do that in Docked. If you wanted to drive on the roads, you do that in Road Kings. I see before Teleminus reviews. Yeah, he does a couple of the reviews of like seasons and stuff. Oh, you seen the review on Steam? I see. Disaster recovery for Roadcraft. I just like that in Roadcraft you could see a road and be like, oh, there's a bridge way up on the top part of the map, but I want to cross the river here, and just build your own, you know, build your own bridge. Hey Chew, welcome in. I honestly really haven't played much of 16. I really liked 15, and I think I will like 16 a lot as well, just because it has a lot of cargo. I may be wrong on that, but... oh, dang it. That was a big bump. But yeah, I think I'll like 16 quite a bit. I think probably 15, because it seems to be a little bit more difficult. That's my guess, but yeah, I guess we'll have to wait till 16's kind of done before we can really judge it. It's also... I know this doesn't probably make sense for most people, but it's really hard for me to judge 15 because I use scout vehicles only. In all the other regions I've done with normal trucks. So that one's kind of a different play style or whatever. So, I don't know, I guess you gotta look at it through a little different lens when you do that. I'm already awake. What time do you wake up? JJ, I sent you a link for the store on MD. What is MD? Oh, your Discord maybe? My Discord? I don't know what MD is. Arden's saying, what time do you wake up, Elijah? Like, why are you awake? Oh shoot, let's see if I can start this one or not. Discord MD? I still don't know what MD is. Okay, so that one will be easy. But then... do I just turn back around? I'm going to delete all that because I'm not going to do that one right now. Arden's getting personal. No school days. He wakes up between like 6 or 7 o'clock. Okay, I'll go this way. I think we have to go down here and into there. And then probably back out. And then up this direction. Probably cut through here. Yeah, I think I'll probably go off-road up through here. Get that. Wait, is that? Yeah, that's the second one. Then we gotta go all the way across the river. So... I don't know if I can like sneak through these trees. Actually, we'll try it. We'll go back down. What do you mean SSN Artem? Don't think he has one. Yeah, isn't that a US thing? I'm not sure how I want to go into this place. I think it'd probably be easier to go right back down the way I came. And then maybe go through here. And out the back. Down to like... here. Or something. But then I gotta go... I don't know how this... Oh, I guess it looks like there is kind of a road through here, actually. I don't know if I could cut through that, but it's probably easier just to go up here. And then down. Go across. Up to here. Then we gotta go this way. Go into there, go back out. Yeah, this is gonna take forever. Oh, shoot. Guess we'll go across and go this way. And then I gotta bring it all the way back. So we'll go out this way. Back down to the road. And across here. And then sneak through here. I'll try that. Okay. So I got until morning to get this done. I probably should have left a fuel tank or something on the road. I don't know how much fuel we'll use for this, but... Arm says, my bad, back to the revolution. You guys think we'll get this completed on the first try? I think I'm probably going to need to end up taking the Tayga and throwing it into the truck bed is my guess. We'll just lift it up and take it with us. Clamp down on it or something. Because right now it's got the feet just dragging, and I have a feeling it's going to get caught on something eventually. Revolutions are always high risk. You gotta stay focused. High risk, high reward, right? If they fail, you're probably gonna end up dead, but if they work, then you might have a lot of power. Alright, number one's done. Mr. Fox is alright, I gotta go. JJ, have a good rest of your stream. See you later, buddy. Thank you, Wild Fox. Appreciate you helping me out and sitting here and chat for a while, talking. Have a good rest of your night. We'll see you in the next one. Zero G and Zeb say thanks and bye. Flipper of Burlax. We need you to join us so we can all flip the Burlax in Canada. I don't know, I'm optimistic we'll get this, but I don't think we will. Like, realistically, I feel like we're going to get caught somewhere or run out of fuel. We'll see, I guess. As long as we can get it completed by morning, then it's done. If you go too long and the sun comes up, then it fails. This is one of the few contests that you can actually fail due to time. Because most of the other ones, yeah, even though they have a bronze, like a time limit, they don't just fail when the time's done, you know? You could take 3 hours to do most contests and you'd still be alright. Hi all, just a quick pop in to say hi, have fun. Well, appreciate you stopping in, Joe. Have a good rest of your night. We'll see you in the next one. I probably will reply a little bit slower just because we're doing a contest here. It's a little bit harder to try and stay focused and get that done. I think I gotta go to the left, don't I? Oh no, I'm going to the right, okay. Hi and bye. Hi and bye, Joe. Oh. Screen froze there for a second. Alright, see you later, Mr. Sawyer. Have a good rest of your night. We'll see you in the next one as well. Appreciate you stopping in. This part is so slow. I remember last time I think I tried the Tuz and I think I used the 605R as well. But we can't use either of those this time because of our restriction on where we can use vehicles. Both of those are Russian vehicles and we're not on a Russian map, so... froze again. What is going on? Now it's freezing a whole bunch of times. Third time in like 5 minutes. What's the worst vehicle in your opinion? The Azov Sprinter. Although they have updated it and it's gotten a little bit better. It's got more use now. It's got some repairs, but yeah, probably the Sprinter. There's just, it can't attach trailers, and then before it didn't used to have repair points or fuel. One of the two, I can't remember. Now I think it has a little bit of both, but it's still probably the worst one. It's just worthless in like every possible area. Oh, shoot. Did I really just do that? I was looking at the trailer back behind me. I think I just failed. Wow. Rip. Okay, well that contest is done. Okay. You saw that one coming? Oh, actually, hang on. Can we do the, Yeah, I ain't moving it. Let's see, are we moving at all? Seems like it's moving the wrong way, to be honest. Yeah, I don't think we're doing anything. So sometimes you can get the truck to rotate or move a little bit if you restore the crane a bunch or open the anchors a bunch. But I don't think we're going to get it to move enough to do that. So I think we're kind of screwed. Yeah, I think the anchors aren't really getting a good push. So that's not moving anything, and restoring it's not doing anything either. Kind of pop back up there though. Ice on cooldown, 2 more minutes. Can't park there. Yeah. I don't know what the delay is. I think I turned it down, Artem, but maybe I didn't. I think because Tank Baby was asking me a while ago to turn it down. And I was like, yeah, people don't use it as much anymore, so maybe I can. So I don't know what it is, to be honest. I think it might be 15 minutes. As soon as it runs, try to do another one, and then we'll see what the cooldown, how long it says. It should say, what would that be? Like 900, I think? Yeah, 900 it should say. Welcome in, Het. How are you doing? Yep, we're done. Alright, I'm done waiting. I was trying to get it to go, but it's not doing nothing. Coming in with the savagery. The truck works better if it's on the wheel, if the wheels are on the ground. I've heard that. I probably should try that sometime. What was the other? Oh, the GMC. Alright. When was the last time you saw a tank? Probably... Okay, it was... about 2 weeks ago? Because he said he might... Or no. He said he might play with us in Grand Theft Auto last Friday. So like 4 days or 5 days ago, whatever it would have been. But I saw him the week before that saying that he was busy that Friday. So... It was probably about 2 weeks ago on like a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday maybe. I don't think it was Friday. It might have been Friday, I guess, but I don't know. Okay, the other one here, Dangerous Games. So we gotta drive up to here, go across. Oh, I didn't even notice there's a big rock there. Go across here. Yeah, then we'll go down, go across this, follow the edge, out to here, go down this, over to here, up through here, over here, and then up to the end, I think. Alright, let's get out there. I think we have to get a little bit more fuel in here maybe, but we'll see. The names that you find online are insane. I just played against someone called Butt Plug Plant. Not surprised. Mr. Laser, welcome in. He says he's 5 years old. That's pretty young. That's younger than all of my nieces and nephews. I guess I'm officially getting old. Laser jet printer. I think he's a GTA 5 laser jet. There's a jet plane in GTA 5 that's called the Laser. It's spelled L-A-Z-E-R, I think. But I think he's the laser jet. I'm probably wrong on that, but maybe. Youngest person ever. Yeah, he's definitely the youngest person I've ever seen in my stream. Honestly, I don't think I've had anybody below 10. I know we've had a couple of 11, but maybe just lurking, I don't know. It's funny because my nephew, who's, let's see, he would be 8. He calls it brain rot too. Like if you ask him, like, where did you learn that brain rot? Like you're just watching like weird shows or something. He'll say that's where he learned stuff. It's like, oh, okay. I thought there was some context that made more sense. I mean, it could be a laser jet printer, I don't know. I assume it's like a GTA 5 thing, but 5 is pretty young to be playing that, so maybe I'm wrong too. Brain rot is TikTok, Instagram, and stuff. Yeah, but I think a lot of people take those same videos and post them on YouTube as YouTube Shorts now. And that's what they normally watch, is YouTube, so... the ban forced a bunch of slop onto YouTube. The TikTok ban, the ban that was there and then not, and then there and not. We do need more jets with lasers, though. That's true. Probably be a pretty effective weapon. Is this channel family friendly? Most of the time I get... Wait. Oh my gosh, I drove right past the place where I'm supposed to go. Well, actually, you know what? That's fine. I gotta get fuel, and the fuel tank's right over here, so maybe we can just drive it across. We'll probably get stuck. We'll see. Sharks with laser beams? I think there's brain rot cartoons now. Oh my. This is not good. Diamond domed so you don't get domed. I always think of that one, there's like a video of a kid and his parents are asking him, like, what did you just say? And he's like talking about Minecraft. And he's like, never use your diamonds on a hoe, or something like that. And they just start laughing. Because like if you've played Minecraft, you know, like, I mean, you barely ever use a hoe, but if you do, using diamonds on a hoe is like probably the worst use case. Like, you know, you're better off making a sword or some armor or like a shovel or even a pickaxe, something like that, but it's like, don't use your diamonds on a hoe. Great, I think we're stuck. Can we back up at all? Wisdom that will last his whole life. I think that's what the parents are probably thinking. Like he's smarter beyond his years, or wise beyond his years, or something like that, whatever they say. Okay, well, let's shut this down. Let's go get the other one just down the road here, so we can pull it across. Wise beyond his years, I think is what they would say. Mr. Maddie, welcome in. Oh, nope, nope, don't do it. That was almost really bad. You need that one on a t-shirt, the never use your diamonds on a hoe. Suddenly I think more highly of Minecraft. That's funny. Hey, maybe they were trying to teach us all along. No, it's not a very good fuel truck, Artem. I mean, I like it because it's got a big tank, but it's not super great. On any map without snow, it's decent, but with snow, not really. Yeah, sorry, Artem. I was looking back to see if I missed anybody's. What is the name of the big buildings with the dome? They're usually referred to as stadiums. Oh, wait. Oh, like the observatory? In SnowRunner. I think you mean the observatory. Is that the right word you're looking for, iDrive? I'm having troubles getting this thing out. There we go. That's it? Okay, good. At first I thought talking about like stadiums, like a domed stadium or whatever. And I was like, I think they just call them stadiums? I don't know. Alright, stop that, refuel. Okay. McG is laughing. He says, Diamonds on a Hoe was busy editing the Unimog. Trying to make some funny AI pics? Like SnowRunner or just like in general? Alright, I think I gotta turn left somewhere. Here it is. Alright. So yeah, we have five. Oh, it's cockpit view required? Ooh, I didn't know that. That sucks. Alright. I probably should use some smaller trucks here in case we do like flip over. We have a second chance, but we'll try it with this, I guess. Alright. Maybe I should have marked better trails now that I'm actually driving it. Trying to make it like SnowRunner with 2 observatory buildings with a road sign. Okay. You should post the final result in Discord somewhere. Saying Bob's head. Bob's ahead. Bob's ahead! It's funny that this everybody refers to the driver here as Bob. Artem says, I hate the cabin view contest. I do too. Especially like this, like going across these ice chunks here. This is going to be so bad. I'm probably gonna get stuck in here. I think we're gonna fail this contest, to be honest. Oh, wait, maybe this part's not that bad. Oh, there we go. I haven't done this contest in almost 4 years. That was the last time I've played through this region. Late 2021, early 2022. The second observatory is for the scientists, and that's gone. I'll read that later, I guess. Anytime I've done cab contests, I put markers every 5 feet. Yeah, that's what I usually do, Rex. I didn't notice this one wasn't. And for the scientists to be able to take another look, take a second look. The one thing that sucks about doing in-cab contests is if you flip over, it's hard to winch your truck back over. Because you can't, like, pick and choose a winch point from the outside. You don't know where you're winching to. And so it only goes where you're looking. You can't really select it. It makes it way harder. Hey, Mr. Ian, welcome in. I think I gotta go to the left here, don't I? Whoa, tree there. Yeah, my next marker's way over here. Okay. Oh, different kind of observation. How are you doing, Mr. Ian? Mr. Het, are you streaming tonight, or not today? Zeb says hi, Ian, as well. I guess these parts are like somewhat drivable. Not as bad as most of the ice chunks, like you can kind of go on here. Oh god, I think I might have done it now. See, I can't tell at all what we're stuck on, if we're stuck on this big ice chunk out in front, or... Okay, well, we're moving. Oop. Want to see if I can go more to the left, maybe? Ice is nice, they said, yeah. Oh, I think this is actually a good spot. Let's cross here. Said nobody ever. Okay, can we winch? Alright, we got a tree. We're back moving. I didn't pay attention to what any of the times were, but I'm not worried about times as long as we can complete the mission here. I can't tell where the ice is. Oh, okay, we're quite a bit off the ice. As long as we complete this contest, oh god, we're about to tip over. I'll be happy. 90% on season 16, very nice, Ian. Someone was asking us to see which season we like better, 15 or 16. Which one did you prefer, Ian? I think my preference is 15, and I'll probably stay at 15, but I don't know. Okay, I gotta go to the right here, apparently. Oh, yep, we gotta go over this hill and across the ice. Alright. We're already into bronze territory. We still have 3 left. We've done 2 out of 5. Oh man. That's when you know things are just going swimmingly. It's great, very hard with 3 maps. Yeah, that's what I've heard. It has a lot of really long cargo hauls and a lot of cargo in general. It has the most cargo of any region. So... You like 16 better? Okay. I'm assuming quite a few contests are left for you, so you've probably done most of the main work. Oh, screen froze there for a second again. And again. I don't know what that is. That only started happening since I got my computer back, so I'm not sure what is causing that. You like the environment better in 16? Whoa! Oh my. I don't know where that winch is attached. What about that big tree up in front of me, huh? No winch points available, come on. He says, yep, that's why it's harder. Okay. Whoa! Oh, don't flip. No. Ooh, that was close. The dam has 4 tasks and another one, so there's 5 things to do to fix the dam, huh? Oh wait, is it? Oh, it's right on the middle part there? Dang it. This is worse, because now I can't even tell where I'm backing up to. I didn't even see the zone up here. Okay, here we go. Wait, did I get it? I did, okay. I'm starting to get worried fuel-wise if we're going to make it there. I don't think we probably will. We literally might run out of fuel on this. Unless we can get through a good stretch here and start, like, moving pretty quickly. We still got a couple of ice paths to go down, and I don't know. It's getting kind of close. We've been going for 10 minutes now. Oh, man. Can't tell what we're... Okay. Kind of stuck on some ice chunks back there. I'm not sure, Mr. McGarrett. I don't really plan on what I play. I just kind of wake up and play whatever I feel like playing. I thought about playing some Farm Sim today, but... Yeah. I Okay, we're stuck again. Let's go back. We're not moving back either. A diff lock might save us some fuel. I could try. Oh, great. I just thought I had you for a second. Are y'all tired, says Artem? September 4th, Season 16 comes out, or is that when Year 5 is available? Both. Yeah, 0Z. I was going to put it in low, but I'm trying to back up, so I had to put it in reverse low, or reverse with it on. Because if I would have put it on, I would have had to go forward. I'm trying to back up still. I'm not moving at all, though. Wait, can I winch anything behind me? Nope. Yeah, we can't grab any winch points anywhere. I think we might just be stuck. We've wasted like 10-15 liters now sitting here. We'll try and go forward, I guess. Yeah, we're not doing nothing. It's supposed to be rolling forward and we're not. Oh, I guess now we're moving. For a second there it started moving. It's so hard to see. I wish I knew what I was getting stuck on, but no way to really tell. I'm assuming it's just a bunch of ice chunks, but it's slowly scooting forward. If we can just get out of this, I think we'll probably be okay. Because after this, we're kind of in the clear. Then we're off the ice. It's just a little bit of driving on a little island part, and then we're back onto the main road, and then up to the end point. So we might run out of fuel, but if we can get across this, I think we'll be okay as far as terrain-wise. What's the longest abbreviation you guys know? I don't know. I can't really think of any long abbreviations. Probably like 4 letters, maybe. I can't think of any, but probably 4. Rose, welcome in. Mr. Koski says, "Is that a drill?" I'm not sure what you're asking. We have a maintainer add-on, if that's what you're talking about. We are very stuck, Blaine. That's what's going on here. For a while there we were moving forward, but I don't think we are anymore. And it sucks because you can't change the camera to see, otherwise you fail. Yeah, there's no winch points out in front, so we're just kind of stuck. I'm not going to switch out until we fully run out of fuel, or at least like to the point where we can't get out of it. I'll keep trying in case it does end up popping out, but Mr. Rex says, "Well, JJ, hope you can get out. I'm heading home. Have an awesome night, everybody. Peace and love. See you later, Rex. Thanks for stopping in. Have a good rest of your night. We'll see you in the next one." Zero G says, bold move doing this one without chains. So on this series, Zero G, we're not allowed to have chains on any trucks. So I think when we get the Burlak, because that one basically has invisible chains, we're just going to have to park it for any snow region. Any amount of snow, it's going to just sit in our garage. We must be stuck on some serious ice chunk, because I don't... nothing else is moving. Oh, you're good. Like, who knows, this could be... I think I'll try it with a smaller truck, maybe something that won't sink. But this... It's possible that this contest could be one that we fail 4 more times and then can't end up completing, you know? I didn't think I have any points. Yeah, apparently... Well, you can join with 0 points on the heists. Yeah, you have 0 points, that's funny. The heists are... They allow you to join with 0. Everything else you need 10, but the heists are 0. This is so annoying, not being able to move or being able to see what's going on. I'd like to be able to hop out and see. Well, I heard some ice move there. Sounded like something was actually moving for once. Yeah, I think we're finally moving forward. Except we're almost down to not being able to make it probably with fuel. Been stuck here for like 10 minutes. I don't think we're gonna make it, but we'll keep trying. Oh. Okay, so Rose, you must have had 2 points, and then it doubled it, and so when you asked it how many points you had, you were already... Those 2 points were already, like, gambled away. So... Yeah, very, very slowly. I thought we were about to get out, but it doesn't seem like it. The negligence annoys me. He says, just give up. That is one thing you won't see from me, Mr. Koski. I will not give up. If you want to see me not giving up, go watch me crossing the Black River map without using a crane or excuse me, without using the fuel, or like driving, without hitting the accelerator pedal. If you look for like the best flip ever on my channel, I flipped over and had no attachment points, and I restored the crane and it put out the anchors until we were able to get to another spot. The captain always goes down with this ship. I guess I'll have to try a different route with a smaller truck next time, but I think once we get down to about 20, we for sure know we can't get it. We've been going on this for 20 minutes now. We've been stuck for about 15, 10 maybe. Yeah, we need to push. Oh, you know what? I wonder if you could park a truck and then winch to that and have that come up behind you and give you a smack. I bet you could. I never thought about doing that before. 0.9 kilometers an hour? That's probably even much higher than we actually are. That's probably being generous. Yeah, fuel's getting down there. I don't think we're getting out of it. It's been stuck like this for probably 5 minutes. That's a good point, Zeb. He's the last to leave the ship. Doesn't necessarily have to go down with it, but make sure everybody else is out before you. Yeah, you definitely could, Zero G. Scoot on the ice faster. I don't know how he got so stuck. Which is why I'm interested to see here. Alright, we're down to 20. So there's no way we're getting it. Oops. How do I switch views even? There we go. So this is what we were stuck on. Probably the big pile of ice chunks underneath us there. But these ones out in front. And I couldn't go backwards either. We weren't moving. It looks like it kind of bottomed out here in the middle. That's what kind of got us stuck, I think. So the Ice Doritos won that one. I wouldn't say we gave up, Mr. Koski. We went until we couldn't get it. There's absolutely no way we could get all the way out back to here with 20 fuel, so not exactly a give up. It's at least not in my book. Let's do maybe the Scout 800. Yep, game over. You, sir, have failed. We'll try this one. The ice cubes. That's funny. Alright. Wait, how much can this hold? 140. Okay, we can get a lot of fuel into here. Yeah, it's called hard mode for a reason. It's not meant to be easy. I do find it a little bit funny when somebody comes in and tells me to use like a really big truck. Like, oh, you should use the FEM. But I guess they probably don't know the rules. And so it's like, well, that's kind of going the opposite of what I'm trying to do. Hi, why is Roadcraft Online equal to SnowRunner? I don't know what exactly you're trying to get at with that. Like player base or yeah, concurrent players? I don't know. I'm kind of thinking the same thing you are, Zero G. That was my first thought anyways. You need to take a break and get some wiener water soup. Mr. Koski says constructive criticism. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. The good thing is most of you guys own the game as well, so if you don't like how I play it, you can play it yourself. Just Roadcraft is new. I thought SnowRunner no one would play. Oh, so you're saying like why am I playing SnowRunner when Roadcraft is out, kind of? I think that's maybe your angle. We've already beat Roadcraft. We've done all of the main game, so. And now we're just passing some time until Season 16 of SnowRunner comes out, or the new the new Roadcraft update, the I can't think of what it's called. Rebuild Edition or Expansion. I have no idea what the concurrent player count is for either game. I think SnowRunner was around 5,000, and I think Roadcraft peaked at like 30 or something. I don't know, I think that's just the numbers that I heard. I've never really looked. Rose says, so I'm new, what does the wiener water soup mean, or do I... Wait, or do I want to know? It's kind of an ongoing joke, Rose. It's... I don't know, ever since I was a kid, whenever my dad made, like, hot dogs, like, if you cook them in water, like, not over a fire or anything, but, like, you know, you cook them in a pot of water, he always called it wiener water soup. I mean, because it's like a soup, but all it has is hot dogs in it. And so, I don't know, it's just kind of his joke. And, yeah, no, it's kind of one of the, it's like an inside joke on the channel now. So, yeah, exactly, hot dog flavored water. So, it's just kind of a joke. Yeah, and iDrive's got the wiener water soup emoji there. A couple of cans of wiener water soup. Hey, what's up, Jim? Welcome in. Jim says, JJ never fails, but the equipment fails to match his greatness. If you had to delete one runner game, which one would it be? Is Expeditions Runner? Sometimes I'm greatly distracted and I flip over or crash. That happens. Oh, shoot, I think I probably should have just kept going north right there. Oh well. Hey, Byro, welcome in. Should I start a hard mode, or can you recommend it, or is it bad? Personally, I prefer to play hard mode, and that's why I stopped playing on my normal mode, but... I mean, everybody plays different, right? Like, some people want to use really big mods and maybe get paid more for their missions and have all the tires and everything available at the start. You know, just, I would say easy mode. You can call it New Game Plus or whatever you want to call it. I mean, you can have mods in hard mode too, but that's not how I like to play it, but it sounds like, I think anybody who's interested in hard mode should probably give it a try, yes. If it's something that you think you would enjoy, then you probably would. Whoa, almost flipped over there. Zeb said 2374 for SnowRunner and Roadcraft 1429. Okay. Kind of surprised that's actually that low for Roadcraft right now. Train Guy says, I love the Scout 800. I like the stock suspension and the 35-inch tires. I have the lifted, I think. Pretty sure I do. And then we have the MS3 tires. The Jet tires. Adam likes swamp, but we say with a whole bunch of meaning on really hot, sweaty days. That's funny. The flips usually come when the ditch sticks its toe out, right? Yeah. When you're like driving along the edge of the road and then all of a sudden you hit the little hole and flip right over. Hello, Mr. Bryce. Welcome in. Froze again there for a second. What's the main quest now? Because I just arrived. Right now I'm trying to do a contest. I got 2 contests that I got to knock out, or I wanted to knock out anyways. I thought we were going to finish all of them today, but there's not a chance. What do we got? We still have Crooked Path to do, which bring a fuel tank. The truck is right here, so I just got to drag it down and then across and in. But I got to use up a little bit more fuel. I have like 200 liters to use out of there still. And then I got to do these 2 contests, which is what I was trying to do. Over here we have 3 barrels to pick up, but we flipped over right here. For some reason it's showing a cabin, but there's one of them. The other one is right here. And then there's a third one somewhere. I think it's further down. But I don't quite see it. Oh, it looks like it's right here actually. So there's one, and I already forgot the third one. Oh, right here. So we got one on this side, and then one back on the left. So that's what we're trying to do. It's only 8 things left, and 3 of them are contests, so 5 other things to do. And 3 of those other things are contracts. So yeah, right now we're trying to get the contest done, and then we'll probably switch back over and do the last couple of tasks. I thought I'd be able to finish it today, but I failed both contests now. Both of them took me like probably 20-ish minutes or something each. 15, 20. So you want to see more futility, eh? Is that right? Futility? Froze again there for a second. Mr. Bryce, are we doing this? He says, yeah, give me a minute. Yes, I want pain and suffering. Sociopathic futility. I don't think I know what that word is. Mr. Het needs the mod list. But he says, challenge idea, complete a mirror with only highway trucks. I've had a lot of people say stuff similar to that, but my response for the last, like, year or so has been, I've been playing this game for a very long time, and I've never beat the entire game in one single save. The farthest one is actually, I think right here. No, I lied. Because I completed Season 7 on my normal mode before I switched. So this is almost my farthest save. I gotta complete Season 6 and 7, and then it would be the farthest one. I never did a single thing in 8. So so yeah, I wouldn't be starting up any new adventures anytime soon. And now that they have another year of SnowRunner coming out, I don't think I'll ever be able to start any other adventures unless I like plan to give them up, which I don't like to do. Obviously, you guys heard me say earlier I don't want to give up when Mr. Koski was asking us. I want to complete these all the way to the end, so both of these series will take me a very long time. I mean, this one's in Season 6 and we gotta go up to 20. The other one is in, well, it's done 3 out of basically 23. So we have a long ways to go on both of them. Mr. Het is headed out. See you later, Het. Have a good rest of your stream. We'll see you in the next one. I'll probably be following you here pretty shortly. I think we'll top up on fuel and give this one contest a try. I gotta bring out another scout truck, I think, for the other one, because we flipped that one over and then failed, so if I flip it over, at least we can try and use the winch for that one, so try and figure something out where we have some kind of a winch. Maybe the F750. On this one, yes, this is a maps all in order save. Our other save is not. Jim says, no lie, I once seen JJ complete 5 tasks with only a little red wagon and a tricycle. And the tricycle had a flat front tire. Yeah, 0-2 on the contest today, which is not good. We've only failed probably like 5 or 6 total. I know I failed 1 or 2 in Michigan because I was just being stupid, not being as cautious as I should have been. But ever since then, I think we've only failed a couple. And at the start, I did them all 5 times each to get the most amount of money. I no longer do that, but we did. I stopped doing that in Wisconsin. So I beat all the contests in the base game. So Michigan, Alaska, Taymyr, Kola, Yukon, all of them 5 times, or at least attempted them all 5 times. And then in Wisconsin, we gave up and started doing once. Just because I started to have so much money that I can't buy anything on this save, other than like a couple of upgrades maybe. I love this paint ideas. Wonderful for surrendering. Okay. Yeah, I think we're all caught up. Alright, good. Should be up here, I believe, on the right. We'll try and again top up on fuel before we start it, though. I think this should make it a lot easier because it's a smaller vehicle. I don't think it'll fall through. Maybe it will. If it does, then we're totally screwed. Because this thing's not getting out. It's not tall enough. Oh, you know what I could use is the Cat. Cat 745C would probably make short work of this one, actually. Maybe that'll be the next one we try, if this fails. Cat 745C doing a contest. It reminds me of, for some reason, Season 8 when I used the K7M for that swamp contest. Alright. May I suggest toothpicks under your fingernails in preparation? Yeah, that sounds about right. Alright, we'll bring some fuel down here quick and then we'll start it. Thank you, Zero G. I'm hoping this goes smooth, but I'm kind of skeptical. I feel like it has a lot of like stuff in the roof rack, which might make it heavier. Maybe I shouldn't fill it all the way up. What do you guys think? Should I just leave it? I think it might be better to leave it, to be honest. What an unfamiliar request, Jimbo. He's saying if you're like a masochist, you like doing everything the hard way, maybe you could prep for it by shoving a couple of toothpicks under your fingernails, give you a little bit of pain. Is fuel a big weight penalty? I think it is. I'm actually not sure. I'm pretty... The reason I say I'm not sure is because I've never, like... I don't think I've ever really watched a video to see if it is. But... So, you know when you drive like a fuel truck to the gas station, you put a bunch of fuel in it, it clearly sinks it down? So like it has some weight. I don't know if it does it in the roof rack or not. But I think if it does it in the fuel tank, I would say it probably would in there, right? I'm tempted to leave it. I think I might. Just because I have 140, I could fill up here. I'd still have an extra 100, which is more than like a full. It's more than a full fill. I think I'll leave it. Let's give it a try. So let's mark it out. Not that one. Dangerous games. Okay. So we're gonna go up to here. We'll go across the ice. Go this way. We'll do the same thing as last time. So we'll go across here. Yeah, we'll go down to here. Go across this, maybe across this. No, we'll keep going. We'll go this way again. Keep staying around the edge. Go this way. And maybe I'll try to sneak around the left side here. See how that works. And we'll go this way. And then through there. I guess weight is the number one concern driving on the ice sheets IRL. Yeah. I just don't want to sink in. I don't know, can I repair this at all? I don't think the repair points affect it, but I would say that the fuel almost for sure does. Alright, here we go. Oh yeah, that set of horns out front looks really good. I'm just now realizing how small this windshield seems. The whole roof, like right above me, takes up a huge amount of space. Right below me, the all the dash and stuff. Like, the window is so tiny on here. Alright. Hopefully we don't sink in. If we don't sink in, we should be... that should make this way easier. I think we're not sinking. That is not true, Mr. Koski. If we fail again, we're not going to surrender. We're going to do it 3 more times. Oh my god. I can't see anything. I'm flipped straight up. Jesus. I forgot about that with this thing. This thing is so back heavy with the weight of the fuel. Sometimes when you go up the hill, it really messes you up. I gotta try and get as much weight out of there as I can. I'm glad I didn't fill it up all the way. It's just a game. Yeah, it's just for fun. Oh, another little freeze. Yeah, I forgot about that being a thing on this truck. Is it's really back heavy if you go up a hill with a lot of weight on the roof rack. Well, I don't know why it's doing this now. Where it freezes. Alright, I'm going to refuel quick, try and take out some of the fuel. Miss Rose says, well, thank you very much. And Nigel says, JJ never fails. It's like Scott's rules. Rule number 1, Scott's never wrong. Rule number 2, if Scott happens to be wrong, refer to rule number 1. Scott's never wrong. Artem says that's the, wait, that's the was right wiener water soup. Sorry, Artem, I read that so late, I don't know what that was for. Mr. Koski says he's watching, but he's uncertain what's going to happen here. Me too, I'm kind of worried about the spot right where I got stuck last time. Not because I'm worried about getting stuck there again, but I'm worried about that truck being parked right in the middle. I didn't move it. I should have tried to... Well, I did try to get it out of there for like 20 minutes, I guess. I should have probably tried to get another truck out and move it before I started this again. That's the White Western Star, right? Yeah. WWS is the initials of the White Western Star as well. Man, I can't see nothing. This vehicle's so low. And then it flips up in the air like that. I think it might be stuck on a bush or something. Oh, a tree. Okay. Wait, did I miss? No. Okay, I thought I might have missed a point. Never mind. Sorry for my little optimism. Hey, you're good. Everyone's got their own opinion, Mr. Koski. You can think the best or the worst of us. Doesn't really matter to me. Okay, we gotta go to the right? Yep, okay. Oof. We got really stuck there for some reason. It'd be really wonderful if I failed. Lies, that would not be wonderful. Alright, here we are. Oh wait, you know what? I could just go this way, right? I could just turn this path instead. That's what I'm gonna do. Hopefully it's not a terrible mistake. I think it might be stuck. Oh, there we go. So instead of trying to get around that truck, I just decided to take a different ice bridge. Oh, shoot. Nope. Don't tip over. Not quite yet. That was close. Close but no cigar. Not today, SnowRunner. I just realized we're already into bronze again. Oh, man. Apparently I'm no good at this contest. Fair enough. It doesn't help that I am doing it at night and it is a first person only, but... I will say it is kind of cool to do it in first person though every once in a while, just because you can kind of, you know, you get a different view or perspective on it. Whoa! We're straight up. We are straight. Oh, there we go. We were looking straight at the clouds. That was not good. Oh, we're almost doing it again. Alright, this is the second to last checkpoint, I think. Oh, that's it. Nice. Okay, we got it. I thought we had to run all the way back to the beginning, but I guess not. Trying to change the view. Oh, there we go. Alright, well, I'm glad that worked out. We can't do Mysterious Monoliths because it's too late now. We'll probably have to do that in the next one. Can't do Crooked Path yet because we need to use up more fuel, so we'll have to... Success is better than failure, usually, yeah. Learned many words today. What'd you learn, Artem? Collective name Vanilla Beans, says Jimbo. Let's see, I could get the Tayga. Where's that again? I think I should maybe try the Tayga. Union, Republic, Constructive Criticism, Optimism. Oh, okay. Probably grabbed a lucky block. The only explanation is how that worked. Artem, I'm going to give you a quiz. Do you remember what anti-disestablishmentarianism means? Let's see if that word stuck with you. I remember last time you were trying to break it down, so let's see if you still remember. That word stuck with you, but not the definition. I actually find the definition fairly easy on that one. It was like the disassemblum of the British Empire or something. Yeah, you're pretty close. People who are against the disestablishment of the Church of England. Don't ask me why it got such a long word for that, but it seems like a weird thing to give a word for. Like, it's so specific, you know? For me, it meant I failed the spelling bee. Yeah, I was never good at spelling either. Well, glad I missed that day, says Rose. Yeah, that would be a hard word. You know what's funny is one day I was playing Hangman with somebody at work, and you know, normally you pick like pretty short words or phrases, and they picked a super long, like crazy long one. And I was like, is that a sentence or is that one word? And they're like, that's one word. And I guessed it with the first try because I'm like, that's got to be this word. And he's like, yep, how did you know? And I was like, it's the biggest word I know. All right, that's logs, okay. Yeah, we do have 2 more contests to do, Mr. Koski, but one of them we have to do only at night, and I'm going to bring this truck over there right now to do it. It'll probably have to be done next stream, though. The other one can be done at any time, I believe. Alright, we need... Oh no, we only have one? Crap. We only have one plank left here. That's academia for you. Long words. For supper, PB&J, strawberry jam, very nice, BBG. Wait, repeat it? I need to write it down. It's people who are against, so that's the anti. The disestablishment, so establishment is like making something, so disestablishment would be like getting rid of something. So people who are against the disestablishment of the Church of England. Yeah, there you go, 0G. Did you Google it? Because deconstruct or dismantle is better words than what I said. Hey, welcome back, Stu. We have 4 medium planks. Do I need these for anything? So we got long planks and wood planks. What about the other one here? Long planks and short logs. So it's got to be long planks, medium logs, okay, that's one we just had. Right here. Medium planks, there we go. So yellow rock, perfect. We got 2 different places that need medium planks. Loading platform. Can you put the description of the contract? Yeah, that's what we got up now, the one we're tracking. How about the word? What was it? Anti-disestablishment and then Arianism. It's the biggest word I know. Quick callers up, everybody. There's a vampire con among us, Mr. Stu. What JJ said, mine reads like what you would do to a building. Didn't Google it, okay. No, I think you spelled it correct, Zero G. I don't know the spelling on it either, but it looks right to me. Oh, I still got my anchors out. Alright. I was supposed to turn there. I gotta go back. Loop back around. So you said you wanted the description of the contract. It's up in the top right. All the stuff we gotta do. Wait, is this? That is not the right road. It was that road. Jimbo says supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. That'd be funny if that actually made it into the dictionary one day. One of my teachers said that abkadefijakumanapkastuvitses was the biggest word that they knew. Does anybody know what that word is? We need context. Or there's this things, guys. Now I know what this is. As Robert likes to say, every day is the learning day. Actually, I should figure out where these planks are going exactly. Local residents, and is it this one? So local residents needs one. We want to go to people of the north, so probably the north gateway would be easier. Yeah. What does anti-disestablishmentarianism mean? So it's, I guess, I don't know what the textbook definition would be, but people who are against the disestablishment of the Church of England. And I guess, technically when you're saying, describing a word, you're not supposed to use part of that word, right? So disestablishment, it's in there, so it's not really correct. So that's why I said what Zero G said with deconstruct or dismantle is probably better. So people who are against the dismantling of the Church of England, or whatever you want to say. What's a rare word that you regularly use? I don't really use a lot of rare words, to be honest. Maybe inquisitive or something? Oh dang, I didn't realize what time it is. Ism usually refers to a movement. Really? Authoritarian, yeah. No. What would it be? Authoritarianism? Authoritarian? No. Trying to think of some other ones. Poppycock. That's a funny one. Splendid. Oh, thought we were wide enough, never mind. That's not good. I don't know why I tried to go down the left side here. Totalitarianism. Yeah, Artem, you said a couple of them the other day. Egalitarianism, right? Egalitarianism. Something like that. What do we got left for fuel in here? I'm going to leave that thing, otherwise. rascals or hooligans. Those are both funny. Hi, Drive. I was explaining the other day I learned what a clink is. Can't get the right thing, man. Alright. Don't you dare go flying. Alright. I probably should have done that earlier, just left it, because it is on a path that I use, so whatever. Off to the clink you go! Ideological or ideology? Roosters strung out on opioids, that's funny. Poppycock. Poppy being the opioids and cock being the rooster. Yeah, words like autism are different though. That's an not an ideological movement carried by the people. Word logistics? I call it word salad. Just a bunch of words. I usually don't go this way, and I probably shouldn't. I usually go up to the sawmill there. iDrive says I did a big jobby. Is that what you guys call it? A jobby? I'm not really into roleplay, Mr. Klosky. I don't know. Some other people like it, and they can do it, but I don't know. I guess don't knock it till you try it. I've never actually tried to make a role-playing video. I just don't... I don't know. For me, it doesn't seem like something I'm really interested in. I haven't seen Zing for a while. Zing was in here yesterday, Blaine. But only for a short while. It was like 3 minutes, maybe. Artem, I say this in a caring way for your well-being. Walk in nature instead of watch clickbaiters go off on isms. Zero G is such a clickbaiter. You know, he'll get you. Speaking of Zero G, if you guys haven't seen his YouTube channel, he clickbaits all the time. I'll leave a link down below. No, I'm just kidding. Role-playing would be fun. He has a great British accent. I can't think of... There's only a couple of words I can think of that really bring out the British accent. Or British. Bottle of water. Actually, they say water really funny. Water. What else? I had like 4 or 5 of them lined up, and then now once I said them, I kind of forgot the rest of them. I'm learning useful words, not the isms. Screw those isms, man. Alright, Mr. Zeb, you're headed out. I should probably be ending it here very shortly, too. Let's see. Yeah. If you had a company, what would it be called? I call it, well, usually when I make a company in the game, I call it JJ's Logistics. Because usually I'm delivering something of some sort. So, yeah, it's kind of like a logistics company. Either that or I'd have like a technology company. Because, I don't know, technology is always changing and it's kind of the future. So that would be where the big money would be made. Logistics is like something you need, but yeah. You love doing an Indian accent? Do you guys ever like listen to people talk? Like not like well, I guess you could do it on like a YouTube video or something too, but you like hear them talk and you're like, "Oh, they're definitely this group of people, like an Indian, like they have an Indian English accent, or like a Philippines English accent, or a British accent, or Australian," or like you kind of try to figure out where they're from just based off of that. Tea and crumpets. Would you like a spot of tea? It's in the boot of my car. Steve says my whole channel is roleplay. Sorry, I started talking to Zeb and then I sort of went off on a tangent. But thank you, Mr. Zeb, if you're still here or if you watch this later. I appreciate you stopping in. Have a good rest of your night. We'll see you in the next one. All right. Thought you meant like in a metaphorical way. It's a big word there, Artem. Metaphorically speaking. I'll go test a modded map. Have a nice day, everyone. Thanks for the talk. See you later, Mr. Koski. Have a good rest of your night as well. I'll see you in the next one. Alright, I gotta check out where this contest has me going. I think this is an easy one. Right? Wait. I've done this one? Oh, local racing's over there. Okay, I did do this one. Never mind. I didn't know that one was so close to the garage. Yeah, that one has you go... Yeah, okay. Forgot about that one. Alright. I thought it was this one down here. Does Kazi make mod maps? I don't know. It kind of sounds like it, doesn't it? The way he said it. I'll go test my modded map, I guess. He does? I used to watch videos like that and try to mimic their accent in Vietnamese. Or Vietnam is also fun. One of these names I'm playing with someone called Fart Boob Job. That's interesting. Speaking of walking in nature, I'm going camping tomorrow. Nice, Artem. I would ask where you're going, but I'll wait till you get back. So you don't have any crazy stalkers come over and try and camp with you. At least you know what they're known for, Blaine. Yeah, at least you know what they enjoy. Idar says, Blaine, what's your gamer tag? Blaine is Xbox. Wait. Right? I think so. crap, I just thought about this. So I'm gonna try to do the contest with this Tayga. The Tayga crane is so weak. Maybe I should do it with the White Western Star and just lift it up. I was gonna try and throw it in the truck bed here. I don't know. It's okay, I'll make it an open house for people who want. People who want to visit. Open tent. It's funny. Hydra says his is Come Lord 69. Come here, Mr. Lord. Rose says, see what I mean? See? Point proven. Alright, our other truck should be flipped over here. Somewhere just down the road. Yeah, whatever. Lone Wolf 123004. Alright, so we'll flip over the truck. I think we'll throw these into the, wait, the trailer's there too? I thought it would disappear when we failed. There we go. I was gonna say maybe I can use the yellow crane to throw it into this truck, but that wouldn't work because as soon as I start the contest, it's gonna basically take the old one and reset it. So that wouldn't work. Alright. So I think that's where we're going to end it for today, guys. We'll have to attempt a couple of this. What are we at percentage-wise? 87. We'll have to try and get, there's 2 more contests we have to do. 3 more contracts. What is that, 5? And there's 2 more tasks, I guess. One is bringing that truck with the fuel, and the other one is those oil barrels. So we flipped over a truck on one, and we're trying to use the rest of the fuel on the other. Try and get around here. Alright. So yeah, we'll get the, hopefully get the contest, both contests done next time. Probably work on one of the big deliveries, and then we can steal the rest of the fuel from that truck and then get that done too. Yeah, let's see who's online here. I think, well, I'm pretty sure Het is. We'll see if we got anybody else. See where we can send you guys. Yeah, we'll send you back to Mr. Hat. It's funny because I have a couple other like subscriptions, ABC News, Yahoo Finance, stuff like that. Don't think you guys want to go to Yahoo Finance. All right. But yeah, thanks everybody for watching. Hopefully you guys all have a good rest of your night, and we'll see you all in the next one.